authoritative recap, or would you like my uninformed recap of what I remember?
Why not both?
All right, I'll go first.
Better than one.
We're recording, so go ahead.
Go, Thomas.
Okay, so we talked to the dragon guy at the docks, and he told us about the weird guys putting a box in the water. We were looking for a conch. The conch people, the family, really not helpful, and we think they're kind of shitty. We think the conch was in the box they put in the water. We went to the temple of the bitch queen. They said, no, of course you can't go down there. So we went down there, and we confirmed that it's in there, and then we left.
I think I remember why I don't remember it. It's because I blocked it out because I hated it so much how things went last time.
So randomly, Thomas says the Botify is not working. Were you aware of that?
Yeah, it works.
I hear it.
Really?
Or it was working. Now it's not.
You just have to use a different command now. You have to tag it in the command rather than just putting the name in there.
So what's the commands? Son of a biscuit.
Well, no, the command is exactly the same, but instead of just putting the name of the bot in there,
I have to put AOE or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, that's the only difference.
Well, that didn't work either.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. Well, that was a stupid.
So
what did you do differently than mine?
Here, I'll post.
Oh, they changed it, so you don't put in Botify anymore. That's the difference.
Yeah, instead of Botify, it's at AO'd.
Yeah.
I hate it, Thomas. Because before I would just copy pasta all my commands.
Different. Brian hates it.
Well, and it's pointless. Anyway, that was an excellent synopsis, Thomas.
Thank you. I pay attention.
All right, excellent. So you guys met with some heavy hitters in Waterdeep, including the Blackstaff and the Open Lord Lady Silverhand, as well as their basically head guard, whose name I forget right now. They informed you that Baldur's Gate had also been attacked, and a wizard there had been abducted, presumably, although he is missing. So they said they totally believe what you're saying. It's just hard for them to prepare for what's going to come without any information. So they gave you some leads. You went and met with a bronze dragon who took you to a place called the Dragon Scale, where you met with a retired adventurer named Giles and a new party member, Salty. Eventually you found, after translating the map that you guys have had in your possession for a bit, you get the hunch that they're after a conch. Thomas mentioned going to the Queen's Spire, where they were spectacularly unhelpful.
However, I remember our theory, not necessarily what Brian has confirmed for us, but our theory is that the pirates want the conch.
Yes, that was the operating theory.
And we don't know what the conch does.
You do not know what the conch does.
The family wouldn't tell us.
Correct. Once you guys said, "Hey, look, some really powerful people are after this," the head guy was like, "Well, I'm out. Get out. I don't care anymore. I don't want it back. I don't want to have anything to do with it. You can all leave."
We were invited to leave. We were not thrown out.
Yes.
Well, could they throw us out? Probably not.
Probably not.
No, I'm going to stay right here. What are you going to do about it?
So it is the evening of the 25th day, and I think this is where I said I think you guys said you were going to go straight back to the city, not back to the Queen's Spire.
Sure, you're the boss.
I think that's correct. I think we were. It was pretty late. I think we were just going to go to bed.
Oh, then go in the morning?
I don't know.
No. Go to an inn and go to bed. Like, wasn't that what we were gonna do?
I don't think we're going into the water temple, right? I don't think that.
No.
I don't know.
I know you guys said you were going to go meet with the leadership of the city. I just don't recall if you were going to go anywhere first or you were going to rest and do it in the morning.
Well, we didn't go to get to do the dive until nightfall because we didn't want to be seen.
That is correct. So it's pretty late.
So we probably need to go to bed and then meet with the leadership in the morning.
Works for me.
All right, one moment.
What are we meeting with the leadership for?
Well, to tell them what we have found out, that there is a conch. We think they're after it. We know where it is.
Conch.
We don't know what it does. There's also a dog.
As per
There's
usual.
always a dog.
There's always a dog. Let me see if I can figure this thing out now. Huzzah! So, as you guys are ascending from the entrance, this cave entrance where you met with the merfolk guards, you notice the water of the harbor is much rougher, even underneath the waves. You just kind of feel these uneven currents and this water swishing around, pulling you back and forth and back and forth. When you broach the surface, you can see that a storm has developed over the city of Waterdeep very, very quickly. And it seems to be getting progressively worse. Thunder and rain and strong winds, and the waters in the harbor are getting pretty turbulent. You can kind of see as you get on your ship and struggle to get closer to shore that the crews of the ship were all apparently caught off guard, and they're trying to basically steady their ships and lash them in such a way so they don't smash into things, or maybe unlash them in such a way so they don't smash
I wonder
into
if
things.
the conch makes storms. Look at that. There's a storm nobody expected.
And you return. I believe it was Salty managed to use his background to borrow the ship. So you return that presumably, and take a long rest over the evening.
So earlier in the day, was it like clear skies, Brian?
Yeah, it was. I wouldn't say quite clear skies. Maybe a touch of overcast, but it was certainly pleasant weather.
Oh yeah, I'm the smartest one.
And from like just a sprinkle rain to hurricane, where is the storm sitting?
If a hurricane was a 10, and a 1 is just like a light dusting, this is probably about a 5, but very quickly it became 5.
Okay, so it's a fairly heavy rain then.
It's a pretty good storm, yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm not just the group bimbo. I can figure things out.
And it also seems to be getting worse as well. Like it kind of came up from nowhere.
Yeah,
and
it's all coming together.
So you return the boat to its owner. Assuming you'd like to, you can complete a short rest, and then it would be the morning of the 26th.
A short rest, not a long rest.
Oh, I'm sorry,
okay.
A long rest. No, it would be a long rest.
Okay, long rest. Okay. And is the storm still going when we wake up in the morning?
Yes, it does seem to have kind of settled into about a 6 on our previous scale. It doesn't seem to be getting any worse. But it's definitely still going.
Well, do we want to go talk with the leadership of Waterdeep about what we found?
Perhaps we just want to talk to them about the conch shell thing.
Yeah, that's what they asked for, was basically information. If they have information, they feel like they can better prepare for what assault or attack might be coming their way.
Well, and they can potentially leverage the family to be like, look, tell us what you know, where we don't have that kind of authority.
You would think they could possibly do that.
All right, I'm okay with that plan.
All right. So the party returns to... Let's get it up. Returns to... I believe it's the very creatively named Castle Waterdeep, if I recall.
It is.
It is, yep. You return to Castle Waterdeep, where the guards recognize you, and they escort you to a slightly smaller conference room than the one that you were in the other day, and they just tell you to wait there, basically. And so you guys are in this room for a little while, and after about 20 minutes or so, Lady Silverhand and Reynard Blackbrook, who is the guy who has the only one arm, enter the room, and she quickly sits down at the head of the table, and he stands next to her, and she says, "Well, what have you found?"
Yes, we found that. I can't remember the family's name. Brian, remind me.
What a great question. Hold on. The Zolper family.
Zoltaire or Pear?
Pear.
Ah, yes, the Zoltaire family, we believe, was recently in possession of an item that these pirate bandits, assaulters, brigadiers have been after. Now, the youngest member of the family, whose name I remember, gave this conch shell to a stranger, and it is now in the bottom of the harbor at the place that's name I remember. The offering place for
Yeah, it's
Umberlee.
the,
I can't remember the name of the actual tunnel.
I think it's called the Deep Beacon, or the. Hold on.
Yeah, she basically say, "Ooh, I'm out of practice."
All right.
She would, yeah,
The Deep Water Beacon, as I believe
Yeah,
what it's
she would
called.
say that the youngest person, the son in the family, had the beacon, gave it, not the beacon. Fuck me, I
Conch.
can't talk right now. He had the conch, and he gave it to some bitch, and they put it in the water, and we don't know why, but we need the council's help to harass them about it and maybe get down there if we can.
Oh, and also, we don't know what the conch shell does.
I would really like to know who that lady is.
That
Which
too.
one?
The one who.
The lady that met with the older son in the family, or the younger son.
Yeah.
That would be handy to know as well. She says, well, first things first. She turns to Reynard. She says, Reynard, assign a couple of guards to go impress upon the Zoltaires what they know about this, and hopefully they will be forthcoming. And he walks out of the room for a couple of minutes and returns in a few minutes after that. He says, in the meantime, if the conch has indeed been given to Umberlee at the Deepwater Beacon, I don't think it would be wise to take it from her.
Is it
we don't-
wise to leave it there so that the Kraken can come pick it up?
And, I don't think either one of those sound like a good choice. I thought it were pirates picking up. Is it a Kraken picking it up?
I believe we told them before that we thought that the pirates had a Kraken helping them or had some sway over it.
We said that we think that the pirates have a Kraken under control, but we never said that the Kraken would be coming. That somehow morphed into our story last
Well,
time.
I mean, for whatever it's worth, you do know that the most renowned Kraken out there is like the chosen of Umberlee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the chosen like Umberlee, like the avatar?
Oh, that's right. I
Umberlee
forgot
on-
that he's
in Forgotten
the avatar of Umberlee, so
Yeah.
it connects.
And he's attacked Waterdeep
But
before.
so, well, and it didn't directly attack Waterdeep. He was present enough to Waterdeep that a massive storm killed a lot of people and damaged a lot of stuff. He didn't
He was just moving around.
Yeah, he didn't like swim into the harbor and start smacking stuff around. He was just very close, and his mere presence disrupted the weather enough to cause a storm that killed a bunch of people and wiped out a bunch of stuff.
His cool guy aura.
Yep, like dragons have a presence, right? Krakens are the same thing. They have a presence. When you look in all of the big monsters, they always say, "Hey, when there's a monster in an area, this monster is in this area. These are like the effects of the area around them. These things happen." It's the same thing. Krakens have that kind of an effect.
So, would there be any suspicion of the current storm that's coming through?
Certainly could be.
Oh shit! I don't like that
Would
answer.
I be able to know anything about it?
No.
Salty will nudge Raylan and say, "Are you not going to introduce me to the nice people?"
Oh yes, this is Salty.
Hello, it's such a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Salty Shores at your, benefit.
At your benefit.
That's your benefit. She's
Line.
Charmed line. Charmed to meet you. We're happy to have any help we can get to prevent any loss of life or destruction. Keep the city safe.
Oh,
This
of
is well.
course.
She says, I am very loath to simply take things from Umberlee or her church by force or means otherwise. I think, quite frankly, almost anybody we upset would be less bad than upsetting Umberly.
So,
But-
speaking of Umberly, and I apologize if you wanted to continue.
She says, no, please.
I just had a very big question. How well do you know Umberly and the what are they, sisters or the priests down at the Queen's Spire?
Isabel, I haven't, I've only met Umberly in person the once many centuries ago. But I do know the upper leadership of the clergy here in the city reasonably well.
So I was asked recently, and I didn't have a great answer for it, of what it is that shows their favor.
How do you mean?
I was just inquired by some of the priests if I had a token to show that I had Umberly's favor, and I had no idea how to respond, and they were a little hesitant to inform me, so I just wondered if you happen to know.
Well, my speculation would be her holy symbol or a mark of faith would probably suffice in most instances.
Fascinating. I do apologize. Please continue. I wanted to see if you could give some insight into that.
She said, well, I don't think we should take it from Umberly's cache without the permission of the Hydra Trident, and I will certainly speak with her, and maybe me speaking with her will get close more than you were able to. But in the meantime, I also don't think if that is the target of whoever is planning on assaulting the city, I don't think we should simply let them get it either. So perhaps if you were so inclined, you could, until I can pull more forces from who are outside of the city. These attacks have all happened within the last few days. I imagine this attack here will happen shortly. Maybe you should just keep an eye on the Deepwater Beacon itself and see if there's any assault forces or anything to go into the cache and steal the conch themselves, prevent them from stealing it.
That is an interesting point of view. We had not considered an outside party might try to steal the conch.
And because all of these attacks have been pirate attacks, yes?
Yes.
No reason to think that this one wouldn't also be a pirate attack. It was a pirate map and a pirate cipher, yes?
Yes.
And who knows, she kind of says mischievously, if they are perhaps partially successful in getting the conch and then you take the conch from them, you haven't really stolen it from Umberly, have you?
It's a good point.
I love loopholes.
Do you know where the portal underneath the beacon leads to?
Yes. One moment, I will tell you where that goes to.
Probably the plane of elemental water or something.
I actually do know, I just gotta look it up.
Probably goes to the plane of Nunya.
I also want to ask if all the items that go into the beacon go through the portal, and then so how long until we get into it?
I don't know. I have not been down there myself. I would not be welcome. So I don't know exactly the details of where the tribute to Umberly go or what gets done with them. But I do know at the bottom of the Deepwater Beacon is a portal to the Outer Planes, Umberly's domain specifically.
Do all the items that get thrown into the beacon go through that portal eventually?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
I don't want to go to the Outer Planes, Brian.
Especially not that one.
It'll be fine.
Can we start at the inner planes and slowly move to the outer planes? Work ourselves.
Now, keep in mind that the
Build up a tolerance.
the cave down there itself isn't there. There is a whole complex down there for the clergy. The portal is at the bottom of said complex.
I think it is perhaps a good idea to wait and see if there is a pirate attack.
Yeah.
Could be a similar situation as to Neverwinter.
So you were agreed. You guys will keep an eye on the cache for a couple days until I can get reinforcements.
Yes, we will wait for the inevitable pirate attack and then defend your citizens as best we can.
Excellent. I will be sure it's worth your while. I have a very strong suspicion that it will happen before I can get my own forces here. But stay here
Isn't that
one
always
moment.
how it goes?
I have something for you all. I will be back momentarily. And she leaves the room.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell Balthazar that we need to ask for them to tell us what the conch does when they find out as soon as they can.
After about 10 minutes or so, a looks like kind of a high-ranking guard comes in, not like just like kind of like an officer guard comes in, and he says, "The lady said to give this to you," and he throws a bag on the table.
Oh, thank
He
you,
says-
officer.
Do you know your way out?
You do.
Could you deliver one message to the lady?
Of course, sir.
We wish to be informed if she finds out what the conch shell does as soon as possible.
Where should I have her inform you?
What's our in?
Well, we're gonna be
I mean, you
camped
can tell
out.
me.
We're gonna be camped out near the,
We'll just hang out on the
cache,
docks.
You know.
Near the beacon, aren't we?
Let's hang
Over
out near
here.
the dragon guy. He's on the docks, right?
Yeah, but he is over like
No, he's not near the beacon.
he's over here. Yeah, the beacon's all the way across the harbor on the other side. That
Yeah, I think we're gonna camp on the beach over here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We will be near. We will be near Umberlee's cache on the beach.
I will let the lady know. Best of
Thank
luck.
you.
Is that a bag of holding, Brian?
It is not a bag of holding. There is a bag with things in it.
Even better,
It's a bag holding things.
but not a
As-
bag that holds things.
Yeah.
Well, it is a bag that holds things, but just happens to have things inside it, and it's not
A bag of holding things.
A bag of things that are held.
Bag of storage.
And when you open it up, it's 5 holy symbols of Umberlee.
Ah.
I will
Classic
take one.
Raylan Gambit. Now I just need some robes of Umberlee and we're good.
I wonder where we could get robes of Umberlee. Says Salty out loud.
From the priest.
Why
I think that was a
that
rhetorical question, Balazar.
is a wonderful answer, Balazar. I think maybe we should head back to the Queenspire and pick up some of these robes.
They already know us.
So we found out where they do laundry.
The Prestidigitation Laundromat.
Welcome to Presties. How can I help you?
Presties. Presto's Prestidigitation.
As you guys are
Presto's
basically
prestidigitation paradise.
being nicely shown out of the castle, kind of a guard runs up. He's like kind of out of breath. He says, "Oh, sorry, one moment. The lady in her haste forgot to explain what those are for." What? I don't know what this means, but she said if you go into the cache, having a Umberlee holy symbol on you will protect you from some of the
Oh,
defenses
that's what they meant.
of the cave.
Remember, they were like, no, go in. Let him in.
Yeah. That's why we were immediately like, I don't think I want to go in there.
You know what? I don't even want to go in there. I never wanted to go in there.
Well, where to now?
I guess to the Umberlee's cache. The deep cache. Deep cache.
So we're not going laundromat shopping.
I don't think we really need to.
Okay.
Because if pirates come and attack, we can just follow in after the pirates.
Yeah, we got the symbol now. It'll do the job.
Okay. So we don't want to try and go in before we see pirates.
Oh, we definitely don't want to go in.
I have a feeling if they saw through our ruse, we would be in a
It's
very
us.
bad place.
We are now priests of Umberlee. We're back.
Yeah.
Now we're allowed in.
No, it was a totally different group of elves and tabaxi and half dragons, coincidentally.
All of us
just
have
came-
twins. Who also wanted to
It was
get
a
in here.
surprise inspection. You all passed the other night. Well done. Well done.
Oh, that's the best one. I like Brian's idea. It's like undercover boss. Oh man, it's like when they put like fake grenades in luggage to train the TSA.
So you all, Salty manages to procure a boat for you to get across the harbor once more. And
Begrudgingly.
Salty, do you have a problem with us? You seem like we've only just met. You seem a bit off put.
Salty.
No, I have a problem with boats. Get in the boat.
You're a sailor.
Doesn't mean I have to like boats. Get in the boat.
Let's just sing a song. I'm on a boat.
Raylan will get in the boat perplexed.
The begrudging wasn't at people, it was at boat.
You have made a character that is an oxymoron, a walking oxymoron. I love it.
So you jump on said borrowed boat. And wrestle said boat across the harbor as the waters are getting a little choppier. The weather does seem to be getting slowly a little bit darker.
So are we creeping up to a 7 now?
You're getting closer to a 7, yeah. It's not like yesterday it was like... but yesterday it was like, went from like a 0 to a 5, like super fast. Now it seems to be more of a normal progression, if you will, but it is getting worse.
A natural progression.
Or at least a slower one.
We're at like almost low-level hurricane now.
It's a very strong storm, yeah.
Okay.
And we're in a very small boat. Or have
I
we
mean,
already
in the
gotten
harbor,
off
it
the
helps a little bit, you know, because they have, you know, it is a harbor as opposed to an open ocean. So you kind of fight your way across and eventually get to the beach on the other side, you know, soaking wet, kind of wrestle it onto shore.
Salty is noticeably disgruntled.
Do you look like your picture?
Yes.
Raylan's probably like giggling every time a strong buffet of wind hits the ship and they almost fall over.
Are you guys just going to basically set camp up on the beach and just kind of observe, or what is the plan here?
Well, we probably don't want to be in a spot where we would be easily observed by pirates, but we want to be able to observe them. Is there anywhere we could kind of set up that would be inconspicuous?
The beach itself is the closest to the Deepwater Beacon there, but that's pretty conspicuous. Basically, where you look on the map where it's not the beach, there's kind of areas where you could, you know, hide in a tree line or otherwise.
Can we be where like the beach meets the non-beach ground?
Like here?
Yeah.
Or like over here.
Well, is there like a tree line like around here?
Yes, that's the closest like non-beach place.
in that tree line.
If I made a pit on the beach, would it fill up with water in this storm? Like say a 10-foot deep pit, 10 feet wide.
Say that again?
If I made like a 10-foot deep pit on the beach, would it fill up with water in this storm?
Yes. I mean, not instantaneously, but it would.
Probably only take it a couple hours.
Okay.
What's the climate like? Like, is this like a hot tropical storm, or is it like cold? And we need.
Well, it's the very very early part of spring.
So it'd be pretty cold.
And furthermore, it feels colder than you would think it would be for the general time of year, also.
Raylan is probably freezing her ass off, just like. I don't have a jacket.
Balazar will use prestidigitation on everyone's clothes to help keep them warm.
And then they're immediately soaked.
And they're
again.
immediately soaked to the bone again.
No, I'm not making them dry. I'm making them warm.
Uh,
That awkward feeling of being soaked, but nice and toasty.
the hot towel
Exactly.
treatment.
Yeah.
So the weather does make it difficult to see very far, but the bright pink laser beam shooting from the ocean into the sky does also provide some light. So you kind of have, two conflicting circumstances affecting the vision. I'm going to have everybody make perception checks. I'm going to have everybody make 2 perception checks, actually.
I will guide myself. Okay, so I got a 12 and an 11.
I got
Not great.
26 and 26.
Damn, Max.
I like the rain.
Clearly.
Like corn.
How long are we on the beach when these perception checks happen?
It's just kind of I'm just, making you guys do it for the time that you're there.
Are we going to be there for a few hours?
You tell me.
Well, I don't know. If we see something,
Say
So if
something.
you're going to stay there till you see something, then yes, you're going to be there for a few hours.
And are we
Okay.
constantly being rained on, or are we in an area where that's sheltered from the rain?
You might get a little shelter from the trees, but generally speaking,
Well-
you're just getting rained on.
we can set up a tent. so
Yeah,
that-
I have a tent set up. Yeah.
I also have a tent.
There you go.
Okay, I would
So
A
it's-
ask.
small campsite on the beach.
I would ask Balazar to identify 2 things for me. Then I hand you 2 scrolls.
I will ritually identify both the scrolls.
You're gonna get wet.
Not if we're in the
Is
tent.
pit.
Ah,
One's a scroll of Warden Bond, the other one's a scroll of Magic Circle.
Warding Bond, I think, is not on the wizard spell list, but I'm sure Magic Circle is.
It is, and neither of them are on the Ranger spell list.
Max, shortly after Fall of Darkness, across. See something. I'm gonna put you guys on a different thing so I can check something.
Brian, I'm gonna if we're there for hours, I'm gonna also transcribe Mental Fortress into my book.
Okay. If you guys got there around midday, you're gonna be there till just after nightfall.
Okay, that should be enough time.
I offer Salty a good berry.
All right, Max, you don't see, but you're fairly certain. You hear the sounds of battle coming from the dock ward on the opposite side, like the main side of the city.
weird.
Do you guys hear that?
Let me see. Did
Sounds-
anybody else hear that? Raylan would also hear it.
Well, are we to assist them or continue watching the cache? It could be a distraction, possibly.
I think it'd take too long to get over to the dock, wouldn't you think? Oh, by the way, we're talking about it. Sounds like there's a battle over there. Maybe tell them.
Also, as an aside, shortly before this happens, Leah and Max, you notice that Salty at some point slipped away from you guys and is now quietly rejoining your watch.
I was busy.
We don't think Salty's a weirdo.
Where'd you end up going, Salty?
Oh, I just wanted to check out the beach, make sure there wasn't anything hiding about.
Can I inside check that?
You absolutely may.
A 5.
Let me just.
19 for me.
Seems good. Seems honest.
Raylan doesn't know, and she doesn't want to know. She thinks it's probably something weird.
Oh, did you find anything amiss over there?
Nope, seemed good.
All right. Me and Raylan hear that there's fighting over on the docks.
Yes, well, I guess we're yelling because it's raining. Yes, we were trying to decide whether or not to assist there or keep our watch over the cache.
I am thinking we should watch the cache. It is the objective.
I think the same.
I agree.
Shall we get closer?
Yes, it is cold.
That
Yes,
is
I think
not what I said.
I think we should definitely get closer.
Raylan just looks at him like, oh.
After about 30 to 40 minutes after you guys start to hear the battle noises, kind of broaching the just a little bit of light being provided by that giant laser beam, you see what looks like either it's hard to tell because you don't have a great view of it. The light's not spectacular, but between the lightning and the deep water beacon itself, kind of putting out this pinkish light, you see what looks to be a merchant vessel of some sort. It looks like it's just drifting towards the deep water beacon.
Well, that's suspicious.
I was going to say real quick in that time frame, Salty would have changed ritually cast sweets to an octopus.
Oh, spotted.
Yeah. Spotted.
And I will ensure that water breathing has been ritually cast on everyone in the party.
Excellent.
Don't forget sweets.
For
He's an
ambiance sake, I
octopus.
recommend turning up the music font, by the way. I'm just saying.
Sweets is an octopus. He has innate water breathing.
But so do I, and you still cast it on me.
I didn't know you had innate water breathing.
And after it kind of drifts towards the underwater beacon, it seems to be still drifting, but kind of staying sort of near the beacon itself.
Should we check out the ship or go below and check the cave down below, the complex?
I would go straight for the cave. I don't think we care what's on that ship. Because we know what they're here for.
Yeah, I agree. Anyone else?
Onwards.
So going into the water then?
Yep, going in the water down towards the complex.
All right.
Before we leave, though, I want to make sure everyone has their own Umberly symbol. Like
Does
that we took
everybody
them out
have
of
an
the
Umberly symbol on their person?
Yeah, I took one from that bag.
I took 2 from the bag.
Balazar's a bit disgusted by it, but he's wearing it. Or has it in his pocket, at least.
So you guys kind of walk into the ocean toward the deep water beacon, and then begin swimming toward it. And let's see, it would be Leah and let me update your passive perception scores because I don't think I had Salty's on here. What is everybody's passive perception score? Hold on, let me do it in the right order though. Hold on. Balazar.
14.
Leah.
14.
Raylan.
12, sir.
Salty.
12.
And Max.
18.
Ooh.
What a perceptive boy.
I know.
He knows his shit.
He's seen some things, man, and some stuff.
And
Wouldn't recommend
who does not have dark vision?
I do not have dark vision. I'm probably the only one.
I think
I think
that
you are the only one. Hey,
So-
everybody, let's make fun of this guy. He's different.
So as you get close to the deep water beacon, it is low light. So those of you who have dark vision are fine, and Balazar, you'll be at disadvantage for vision stuff in low light.
I will just grab onto whoever's closest's cloak and just hang on to it. So
Probably
As
me.
you're getting swimming down close to the where you know the entrance to Umberlee's cache is, you can see the kind of flecks of pinkish coral that are kind of radiating light around the entrance, and you also see what looks to be 3 sharks patrolling, or at least they seem to be patrolling, the entrance to that basically the entrance to where you went before.
Do I see the two
So the way it
Summer
works is
people?
there's the initial entrance where you guys are out in open water, and there's an entrance. Once you go in the first entrance, there's like a small cave, and inside that cave is where you met the merfolk guards. And then there's a second entrance into what you've been described to as a compound or a cave complex of some sort, where you think the majority of whatever Umberlee's got going on down here is, and that's the part you haven't been to. So the part where you met the merfolk guards is actually so there's like 2 entrances. There's like one entrance and then a cave, and then a second entrance to something else. You guys have been in the cave, but you can't see there from where you're at, so you can't see if the guards are still there or not.
there?
I am going to send Sweets up to see if he can sneak past the sharks into the
Okay.
cave.
Have
Okay, I need to look up what an octopus's stealth is.
I'm going to, before Sweets departs, touch him and give him guidance.
all right.
Ooh, +4 stealth. Go octopus.
Hello, Bandit. Bandit wants attention.
+22. Go, little
All right.
octopus, go.
Um,
I guess plus guidance.
Sweets is able to slip past the seemingly patrolling sharks without a problem.
25.
So do you want him to go into the cave entrance?
Yeah.
Right.
Can you do the thing where you look through his eyes?
Yeah, I can.
Uno momento.
And I do. Not only can I, but I do.
I just might.
Is it so? He's just basically a regular octopus.
Yeah. He's just a regular octopus.
A regular old octopus.
Well, he's like my fairy octopus, but he's just an octopus. He has all the stuff of an octopus.
I think, don't octopuses have dark vision too?
Octopi.
I believe
Yep,
I would.
Dark
I would
vision
think
to
that they
30
would, yeah.
feet and a passive perception to 12.
I remember Caleb taking his familiar in Critical Role as an octopus and putting it on his face when they were underwater and using the thing so he could see through the octopus's eyes as if the octopus was goggles.
Yep.
Oh, damn. He technically
The
had
octopus
advantage, but
agreed.
22 is better. He has advantage on stealth rolls in underwater.
No, you got a
Right.
25.
So you
I know,
slip past
but I could have done that.
the seeming guard sharks, no problem. And you get into the cave where you guys spoke with the 2 merfolk guards before and find them both killed.
I think, I can't remember if I can talk myself.
can.
I know I can talk through.
No, you can talk yourself. It's just you're unaware of what's going on around you.
You can't
No,
see
I have
or
a
hear
different
anything.
thing.
Oh, okay.
I think I can just talk like normal.
You communicate.
Ah, Pact of the Chain.
Yeah.
Chain gang.
So I think I can
chain.
talk through myself, but then I think I can also intentionally talk through my familiar. So
Yeah, it
I
sounds
will
like
tell
you can do-
people,
You do both at the same time.
but I won't talk through him. He's quiet as an
All right.
octopus.
Quiet as an octopus.
Yeah.
I'm
You've been informed that the merfolk guards appear to be slain.
Shall we try to sneak past the sharks, or do we battle them?
Think we can outsneak a shark?
I do not know.
I don't either.
I mean, I think it's worth a try. Because either way, we're going to battle them.
We could give the octopus a knife, have it go far away, cut itself, let it bleed so the sharks go after it.
I'm sorry, did you just ask my familiar to stab himself?
No, we would
No,
stab
just cut himself slightly.
Could be a slice or a. Doesn't have to be a stab.
If it helps, we can play some My Chemical Romance.
Oh
Wow.
God.
As you, your octopus is chill in this cave, two Sahagwin come out of the other entrance to the cave and appear to take the place of the guards.
Let people know that happened too. And I will say, I think we best get in as soon as possible. I think they've just gotten here as well. And it's a race.
Let us go.
I'm not going to the Outer Plains.
Hopefully that will not be necessary.
If it is, I'm not going.
All right. If you guys are going to try to sneak past said sharks, I need everybody to make stealth checks, please.
With
I will-
advantage?
Low light vision, so yeah, or low light conditions.
No,
I
it
think
doesn't
so.
matter.
I will guide myself.
Uh,
18.
so you guys didn't quite make it. They caught a few of you going by. So I'll have you guys roll initiative as they seem to notice you and start to swim. Once it's clear that you're going towards that cave entrance, the sharks beelines toward you.
I just had a character idea.
And Raven starts
we're on
getting
the wrong
suicidal
channel, Matt.
mysteriously. Weird.
Because something Aaron said.
Oh?
Yeah, don't
What?
worry about it.
What did I say?
I don't remember. Don't worry about it.
There's 3 sharks? No, there were 2 sharks.
There are
No, there's
three
three
sharks.
sharks.
And let me get you guys on here.
They could be friendly.
I also critted that stealth.
I know. Feels bad.
It does.
It was bad to have the rest of your team drag you down like that.
Always. They're
Well,
always
well,
turning me down.
What was the DC we needed to beat?
Their passive perception of 12.
How did
Oh,
you
no,
not
wait.
do that?
So we all passed, because we have advantage.
Oh, you're correct. I did not take into account advantage. In that case, ignore all this. Yep, you guys sneak by just fine.
I'm shocked they aren't more perceptive.
I know, right? They do have blind sight. Well, you know what? Because of the blind sight, though, I don't think they would be affected by the low light vision. Now that I think about it, though.
But
How far is their blind sight?
30 feet. Let's find out. I think it's
Well, do we have to swim right past them?
blind sight. Well, I mean, they're specifically guarding the entrance to the cave, so I would say yes, 30 feet.
Yeah.
well, you can. Okay.
I guess
Well-
they would see.
Like the
me
low
when I
light
go-
wouldn't have any effect on creatures with blind sight, right?
Yeah, no,
Sure.
you're right. You're right. I would see them, or they would see me when I'm within 30 feet of them. Then.
Nope, as we were.
Everybody goes before the sharks.
And
Everybody.
For sake of convenience, you guys are all on the approximately the same vertical plane.
Okay. Salty first.
They've clearly seen you. Or maybe not you, but your group.
Wow, I haven't actually battled with this character before. I don't know what I'm doing.
Sure.
You're a warlock. You cast Eldritch Blast.
I'm not that
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
warlock.
Not that kind of warlock.
What do? You cast Eldritch Blast. Oh my god.
Why does
What
it
is my
know?
purpose?
Oh god.
Okay. Well, then. I don't like that. I don't like that. Not that kind of warlock. I will pull out my. I cannot remember. Underwater hand crossbows, are those a disadvantage? Or like crossbows, are those a disadvantage?
Crossbows are good underwater.
Okay, then I will pull out my crossbow and shoot at. Yeah, this one?
What is considered short range and long range for your crossbow?
No.
What
Is it a
should
hand
it-
80.
crossbow?
80. It's
80,
short
okay.
range.
Okay. You can't shoot past 80 at all with a crossbow underwater, but as long as you're within 80, there's no penalties.
Han.
Don't think that hits. It does not.
Okay. Well, that was not great.
Max?
Oh, by the way, I did want to say real quick that Sweets is still in the chamber watching the guards and will notify me if they start swimming outside.
Cool. Actually, have him make a stealth check. That's a good idea.
Okay.
No guidance this time.
No, but he does have advantage.
Because he's a sneaky octopus.
I know there's a way to do like advantage on this thing, but I don't remember. Okay, so 12? Oh,
Oh, I actually may have to look to see if that's high enough. I know
no.
Sahagman aren't particularly.
But he's just a sweet little octopus, just living his best old life.
Yeah, they gonna kill an octopus for no reason, Brian? They
He's
hate
not
octopuses.
suspicious.
Octopi.
I mean, they're evil and maybe they're hungry.
He's just like pressed up against the wall, just like so.
Your octopus has been spotted and said the Sahagman are moving toward him.
He swims away.
You sounded so sad.
Max?
He's gonna go away.
I will shoot at this shark with planar warrior.
Move away.
19 and 26.
Both of those will hit.
So 9 force, 10 piercing.
Mhm.
And then I will,
9, 4, and that's on the closest one?
yeah. Now swim back 20 feet.
He's a very wounded shark, but he is still alive.
And that's it.
Leah?
I will shoot at them with disadvantage. Same one that was already hit.
12 hits. And obviously a 26 hits. Yeah, first one dropped.
Okay, and I guess the second attack would go on the middle one.
There you are. Balazar? Unless you're going to move, Leah.
I am going to cast sleep.
All right, roll your 5d8.
24.
It starts with the lowest creature, right?
Yes.
So this one is asleep. This one. X means sleepy time. Oh, they don't even get a saving throw on that, do they?
Nope.
No. Excellent.
And I am going to move back half movement underwater, right?
Yes.
So I'm moving to right here.
Unless you have a swim speed.
I do not.
And actually, because it's stormy, and you have to make an athletics check, DC 10.
Oh.
So Max would have had to do the same thing unless you have a swim speed.
I have a swim speed.
There you go. You're struggling against the currents. You're right where you were. Raylan.
I'm going to put a seal on one of these guys. We'll make it this guy.
That guy's asleep.
Yeah, this is Snorri.
Fine, I'll seal
shark.
the other guy. And then I will move my full speed of 15 feet.
Do you have a swim speed?
No.
Make an athletics check. DC 10. Nope, you go nowhere.
Well, I put a seal of ruination on him, and then I don't move.
I thought you put like a legit seal. I was super excited.
13.
Pretty sure that's a miss. That is a miss.
Salty.
Cool. I will. Oh, wait, let's see. I will swim just one space forward. And then I will. Let me just double check what this thing is. I don't know anything.
And is anybody in medium armor, by the way, or no?
I think I am.
Or is everybody in light armor?
I'm in no armor.
Lights.
I am in no armor.
Light armor for me.
Medium.
So if you have a swim speed, Salty?
Yes.
Okay, then it doesn't matter. Then it doesn't matter.
I also feel like I should get bonus points if it's Mariner's armor.
You
It
get
shouldn't be
double
like
swim
a.
speed.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Is it
I feel like there shouldn't be a disadvantage for wearing medium armor if it's Mariner's armor. What was I doing? Yes, I will do that. So I will cast Lightning Lure on this shark here. And it needs to make a strength saving throw. DC 15.
Oh. Pass.
Nobody.
So does it take damage though?
No, that's a
No.
cantrip.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Is that all for you?
Yes.
Max.
I will swim up here.
For the
And
record, you could just swim straight up if you wanted to get an angle on the shark. If you wanted to stay over there.
yeah, I'll swim up here. This way. And I will use Planar Warrior and shoot at it.
Both of those will hit. Yep.
16 force, 5 piercing.
It is a very, very wounded and bloody shark.
That's it.
Leah?
I will go ahead and shoot at the hurt one. Twice, disadvantage.
Both of those hit. It has 1 hit point left, so I'm sure it'll kill it.
Dead. DED.
And I guess I'll shoot at the second one.
Yes, it is sleeping. You want to wake it up?
I mean, at this point, I feel like we're probably gonna.
You guys can just go murder it if you wanted. If you wanted
Yeah.
to do that.
Should walk up to it while it's asleep and attack it. You'll get a guaranteed crit.
Can't do that because we can't walk right now.
What's the order that you guys are going to proceed into said cave?
I will be last.
I will be first, unless anyone objects.
I would have told everybody that that Sweets was spotted. Like after this battle, I would have said Sweets was spotted, and it looks like the Sogwins are heading this way.
Cave
So
in.
are they still following him out of the cave?
No, once he left, they didn't go after him.
Too much effort.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then Sweets will be waiting at the base of the cave, just like curl around my arms next to all my other tentacles. Actually, he'll like really cutely put all of his little tentacles where all of my other tentacles are.
All the tentacles.
Feng Shui.
I have a ton of tentacles on my body. It's like a real thing.
Like they
you're
just appear out of you?
you're a minion of chaos. Chaos
No,
spawn.
they're I have a tattoo. I have a tattoo of tentacles on my arm.
Raylan's super convinced Salty's a weirdo. Got all these tentacles and
That was it? Just the one thing?
Two in the tentacles for Raylan's taste.
So much going on with this person. Tentacles.
By the way, you can now control that.
Can you control sweets?
Yep.
No, I can't.
Well, you should be able to. Oh, hold on a minute. I know. I know.
Brian lied.
I know.
I know.
So excited. There we go. I got him. Perfect.
Excellent.
I think Salty would have been further back.
And then when we get a chance later on, we'll make parrot sweets too. All right.
I think those are going to be fair, the two main suites.
Good.
Like
Excellent.
things. Yeah. Forms.
So we will have you guys roll initiative.
Yeah, it's gonna be our last time in the water. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it's true. It'll never happen again. Well, you guys are just going to swim in there and murder these guys. Raylan.
It's not even worth using a seal. I will try to move my full movement speed by dashing.
There's no turn over here because it's not affected by the storm when you're in the cave. So here you guys can just swim as normal.
Well, it's half my movement speed, right?
Yep, but you don't have to make the set athletics check.
All right. Well, I'm gonna dash over to this guy.
All right. Leah.
I will shoot twice. Disadvantage.
15's
19.
probably still gonna hit.
Both those will hit.
17 damage to this guy.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, this thing is being kind of a pain in the butt right now. All right, how much was it? 17 to the bottom one?
Yep.
Excellent.
And that's it for me.
He's going to swim up to you because he's angry.
Mm-hmm. Miss. Miss.
And then add Raylan.
I'm sure a 21 hits.
4 piercing on Raylan. Max.
I will swim up here. Now use power shoot at that one. 11.
11 misses, unfortunately, but the 25, 24, 26, whatever that is, will certainly hit.
Or 16 force.
All right. Sahagwan number 1 has been slain.
And that's it.
Balazar.
I'm gonna swim 15 feet closer.
All right.
And I believe I am in range for a mind. So I will mind sliver him. He needs to make a DC 14 int save.
He fails.
He fails. That means, let me post the description. So he subtracts D4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Excellent.
So if it needs to take make a saving throw, it subtracts.
All right. Salty.
I am going to swim up here. Ah. Okay, well, this is not going the way I planned. There we go. And I will. Look at that. attack this one with my rapier.
Yep.
15?
Yep.
7. Plus sneak attack. Damn it. I forgot sneak attack.
You're a rogue and a warlock.
Yeah, I said that.
And who else? Who knows what else?
Roguelock.
Plus 3, so 10.
Nicole's
A rogue,
metagaming
warlock,
for sneak attack.
monk, sorcerer,
Barbarian.
barbarian.
Really?
Right, barbarian.
I really have a level in each class.
Yeah.
That'd be such a terrible idea.
So I
Such a horrible character.
There's a YouTuber I know who did that, and his character was so annoying. He talks in like the worst German accent, but like he's like, "Oh, hello, my friends."
Playing that
Klaus from
character would be a
American Dad.
nightmare, though. Keeping track of all your stuff. Oh my God.
He was like a cleric who got kicked out of his temple, joined a wandering group of bards, got kidnapped by a barbarian tribe, eventually joined them, decided to become a hunter. like his whole thing is he's like an ADHD, just can't keep one class.
Every class he goes to, he gets kicked out of.
Yeah, exactly.
Raylan.
Joined up with the Thieves Guild, got kicked out of the Thieves Guild.
Yeah. He got kicked out of the Thieves Guild because they found out he was a paladin.
Got kicked out of the Holy Order because they found out that he was a member of the Thieves Guild. Raylan.
That's me.
Yeah,
I stab.
Stabby stabby.
you do.
That'll hit.
I stab again.
Well, that will kill. Said Sahag when is defeated.
He no longer has feet.
Yes.
Never mind.
All right.
How long does that last for?
Hold on. I'd actually grab you guys from here. Assuming you're going to go forward, because it just wouldn't make sense to swim this far and then leave. Yeah, we're done. That's good.
I'm retiring.
Mission accomplished. Get the banner.
I'm tired of
Alright.
being in the water. I'm out of here.
I hate being wet.
All right. Firstly, I need to do this.
Oh.
Oh.
Great. Now I have to go pee. Thanks a lot.
Joke.
Um,
I always have to pee.
Are you guys crossing into
That's my
the
secret.
next room, I assume?
Yeah, cautiously.
As you swim into the sea cave, the walls get a little narrower, and after swimming a few dozen feet, the passage suddenly opens up into an enormous sunken chamber with fist-sized crystals covering the walls. The center of the chamber spirals like a vortex to a rocky bottom, punctured with a gaping hole. A strong current pulls the seawater past you toward said fissure. So I think let me set the stage here. Yeah.
Is there like a trail of goodies on the ground that kind of lead to the fissure, like gold and stuff?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of see the occasional gold coin being pulled along the way, type of deal.
Okay.
1 second here. So you guys, because of the low light,
Salty is pocketing all of it.
okay.
He gave so much gold to those people. He's trying to get it back.
I wonder what would happen if we attached an iron door to the entrance to this cave right here and closed it. Would it get pulled off with the current?
I don't know.
Would you guys like me to try to locate Conch?
How long does that stay up for? Or is it just a one-time deal?
10 minutes.
Maybe not quite yet, but it was kind of in the back of my mind. I was thinking, when should we do that? Because it was like 300 feet away, something like that. When we were at the entrance last time.
Yeah, something like that. And you know, Jay would know the general direction it was in, so I would kind of let you guys know that one.
Sure. We would start heading in that direction.
Yeah, let me reveal here a little bit. So basically, this map is when you see it, you see these stairs and they spiral and they go downwards, and then you can see that it looks like the narrow deep water beacon emerges from this gaping, swirling vortex in the bottom of this spiraling downward staircase. From the entrance where you guys are at to the bottom is 60 feet. So you know.
Oh, so we still got a ways to go. And it wasn't like 300 feet straight down, was it?
What was 300 feet straight down?
When he did the locate object on the conch.
No.
The portal, I think, was straight down.
Yeah.
Yes, I think this is approximately 60 feet. Because that should be about what you can see when you get in there.
Are we supposed to be on the page?
Nope.
No.
Sorry, I was prepping it. There we go. Now you're on the page.
So I can send Sweets in to do a little bit of reconnaissance.
So the first thing you'll notice is there are Sahagwin that you can see out in the main area, fighting these kind of water wraith in the middle of the thing here.
I will let everyone know. Does it look like the water wraiths are like what's the word?
Incorporeal?
No, not like, but like they're supposed to be here, like they were priests or some sort of.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Although, because it will be relevant, I'm going to have you guys roll initiative roll.
Okay.
Wait, there's gonna be combat? Spoiler.
I know, right?
Sweets is gonna actually see if he can go down this way, and I'll roll in just a second, and kind of slowly maneuver, crawling on the ground, crawling on the walls.
Are these guys like undead Sahagwin?
They're not. They appear to be undead-ish, but they do not look Sahagwin.
Myself and not Sweets.
One more person needs to roll. We just have Sweets go with you for the sake of convenience.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Balazar needs to roll.
Balazar needs to roll. I will roll.
And we said Balazar.
I thought I had my token clicked on. Let me try that again. Can I not click on my token?
Right now.
Once more with feel.
I had the wrong thing. I had the dry thing.
Hmm.
I fix.
Yeah, there you are. All right, great.
There we go. Now I have the correct one. Or
Max?
was it? Yeah, 18. You need to reorder it, Brian.
Oh, Nikes. I will reorder it again, but it's still max.
Yeah.
I guess I will go on over here. And how far down is he?
For the sake of simplicity, they're all swimming at about the same level you guys are at as you come in.
Okay.
But
I'm
the
gonna go.
staircase does slowly spiral downward.
I'm gonna go ahead and
This
shoot.
this is actually like down here is at the bottom of it.
There. I'm gonna shoot this guy with Planar Warrior. 13 and 26.
Both of those will hit.
11 force, 9 piercing.
Is this one of the wraiths right here?
Yep, there's two of them. There's one here. There's one here.
Oh,
How do
then
they compare to the ones
side.
we saw before?
Which wraiths did you see before?
In the fight with the Aboleth,
No.
There was a
Good old
wraith in there?
Abby.
wasn't there? Maybe not. Well, the pirate guy was a wraith.
Oh yeah, unrelated.
Okay,
They appear to be two totally separate things.
so these don't look piratey at all.
They do not look piratey in the slightest. No.
Okay.
Salty.
So, let me just double check this. I think my familiar can just keep moving. Like, it's not a part of my turn to tell my familiar to move. I think it just moves.
It just does its thing.
Yeah, I think so.
If you told it to attack, it might be like a bonus action or something. But for moving, I think you're right.
Well, I can use one of my actions, one of my attack actions, and have it attack instead. But I think just it moving is different. Or would that not be true?
No, I'm pretty sure that seems right to me.
Okay. So then I'm gonna have swimming speed.
So it started its turn right there.
Yeah, because it moved immediately, like when we
needs
were
to-
all waiting out here.
There is a very strong current in this room, so at the start of its turn, it needs to make a athletics check,
Okay. Even though it's an octopus,
even though it's not.
it has little suckers. Okay, fine. I think that's what it is. 5.
It is
Oh,
full
-3.
10 feet closer to the portal,
Oh no, my body.
and it can't move now. Actually,
What suckers?
Suckers.
Fail. Then, Salty will move here. Oh. Will move here. And then I think very. Okay, so Salty will move here. Ah, I keep doing that. There. And shoot at this Sahagwin. Well, no, I guess he'll shoot at this one. And I will create. Well, let me shoot first, and then I'll do my bonus action. Ooh,
that'll hit.
plus sneak attack. No,
It
it's
doesn't
fine.
matter. He's dead anyway.
And then I will use my bonus action to create a tentacle right here.
All right. What does said tentacle do?
It is going to take a melee attack on this Sahagwin,
All right.
which it can do immediately.
This one here, the top
So-
one or the bottom one?
The top one.
Top one. 1021 will certainly hit.
Okay, so it takes 4 cold damage, and
Whoops.
its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
All right, that'll do it for you.
Yep.
The Sahagwin seems surprised by the intervention of other parties. Can the tentacle be attacked, by the way, or is it just something that's there?
I think it's just something that's there. It doesn't say
Alright.
it can be attacked. I'll even post it if you want.
It doesn't give you like hit points for it or anything.
They continue to attack the Sea Wraith. And seem to do very little to it. Balazar?
See, I'm gonna move to right here. Is this guy looking towards any of the party with hostility?
Which guy is this guy?
This wraith.
He has not made any move or indication whatsoever that he's even perceived of your existence.
Okay. Then I'm going to Mind Sliver the same Sahagwin that Salty just whacked with the tentacle. So that'll be 9 damage if he fails a DC 14 int save. He passes, no damage.
Oh, hold on, actually, that's the wrong one. There's 2 different Sahagwin sheets. It's the same save, though, so actually we're past it.
Okay. Yep, that's it for me.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so I will swim into here. Do I see the box that had been described that the conch was in?
Make a perception check. You do not. You see all kinds of stuff scattered all over the floor of this place. All it looks like fairly slowly being dragged toward that center hole, but you do not see a box that looks like what was described to you.
Then I will go ahead and cast.
For the
Objects.
record, you last time you casted the spell, you would speculate it's over here somewhere, like in the bottom right of this map.
Oh, and can I see a pathway through there?
There are 3 pathways. If they're not obvious, I will make them such. There is like an opening here, which you should be able to see now. There's an opening here, and there's an opening here.
Okay, well, let's see then. If I knew where it was coming from, then I would have gone down this way. Then I will dash. So there.
Okay. Let me, Alright. Is that it for you?
Do I see anything down here?
Oh yeah, I suppose I could reveal that for you, huh?
Still looking for the box.
As soon as you cross from like the main hall into the small hallway, you looks like there's a small hallway that opens up to a much larger room that you can't really see the details of from where you're at.
Sure.
But the kind of motif changes these walls in this corridor, and it looks like in whatever is ahead of you are like finished, like it was purposely built rather than like a sea cave. What the big cavern you guys came from looks like a fairly naturally forming thing, whereas this looks like it was something that was constructed here. Kind of has a seashell motif going down the walls into the room in front of you, kind of like various reliefs of nautical scenes, a galleon being sunk by a kraken, a shipwreck smashing into rocks, a storm wrecking a ship, all kind of similar decorations on the walls of this corridor you're in.
That's it for me.
Raylan?
I'm going to dash 30 feet. I don't do range.
And as soon as you enter the space, Raylan, you feel the tug of the current as well.
Are we
all
all
for you?
still swimming?
What's that?
Are we all still swimming?
Oh yeah, this is all underwater.
Oh, okay.
This
Just
whole
checking.
place is completely underwater. Is that it for you, Raylan?
Yeah, that's all I can do. I cannot do range. I made a character that is essentially useless underwater, is what I've realized.
Nice.
The sea wraiths seem content to attack the Sahuagin. And both of these Sahuagin are very, very messed up. The creatures seem to be draining the life from the creatures. Max?
I will swim over here. And then I will shoot using Planar Warrior at this one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Max, before you move, make an athletics check, please.
Even though he has a swim speed?
Even with the swim speed.
Ooh,
Okay,
ooh.
wherever you were before, you are now 10 feet closer to that massive hole in the middle. You cannot move this turn.
Ah. Then I'll still shoot at that one, just with Planar Warrior.
All right.
13 and 15.
All right, well, the first one kills it,
Then I will shoot at the second one with the second.
and the 15 kills this one.
I didn't roll damage.
I think they had 1 hit point.
I will then make sure that the holy symbol of Umberly is showing.
Okay. Is that all for you?
Yep.
Salty, make a DC 10 athletics check, please.
Dokley.
No problem. You're good to go.
Cool. I will heal. Are these these
The-
are the wraiths. Are we
Yes.
fighting the wraiths?
They haven't been aggressive towards us yet. Shrug.
Okay. The tentacle is going to casually reach out and tickle one.
All right.
Because it seems aggressive.
It doesn't like to be tickled by the tentacle, no.
Does it fight the tentacle?
I don't think the tentacle... We've established the tentacle can't be attacked, so no.
Salty is just going to keep swimming, this way, and then just scoot, over this way.
All right. Just hugging the wall, watching the sea wraiths.
Yeah. Till he gets about here. Oh. Till he gets here. And then I think he's just gonna take his action and double dash down this hallway just a little bit.
The one you're right in front of?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's going into different halls. That's
Oh
not
no,
good.
he's not going very far in. He just wants to see what's in it, and then he's not gonna he's probably gonna stop right here, just so he can see what's down it.
It looks like at the end of that room, it looks to be a small shrine with a number of things on it. It seems the whole room seems to be lit by dimly glowing purple anemones. And on above the altar is a pair of crossed tridents hanging over the wall.
Tridents, you say? Are they like full-size tridents? Are they like really cool-looking tridents?
They appear to be full-size tridents just mounted on the wall crossed.
Oh no.
Are they super cool-looking?
I mean, they're reasonably cool looking.
How do they compare to the head mistress of whatever sea bitch?
Definitely not as good as Sea Bitch's trident.
Yoink!
What could go wrong?
Keep walking in.
What could go wrong?
That level of rogue is just pulling at your cloak. You're like,
He's gonna see if there's anybody in here. And then he's gonna try and steal the trident.
And just like where Leah went in that room, where this room that you're in is obviously
have an Emin moment.
is obviously constructed. It's not a natural thing. So this shrine or altar or whatever you want to call it has been clearly constructed. There's a number of things on top of that altar shrine.
I will inspect everything first.
There's 3 ceramic vases, a platinum ring with a symbol of Umberly engraved onto it. The 2 tridents mounted on the wall above said altar.
Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Can you search for traps around the trident?
Sure, you may absolutely search for traps around the trident.
What is that, a perception?
Would be an investigation.
Investigation. 10.
They seem untrapped.
Yay, Sean.
He'll wait. But very begrudgingly.
Pretty sure everything Salty does is begrudging.
Balazar? Please make an athletics check.
Am I in the room? Okay.
Yes, definitely.
If you fail, you'll run into me, and you might push me into the circle.
You are 10 feet closer and cannot move this turn.
I will touch Max and give him guidance. That's the end of my turn.
Leah? No current in here.
One to here.
Alright. One moment, let me get to there. A short stone corridor leads to a beautifully decorated hall. 8 pillars sculpted into coral-like forms leads up to a vaulted ceiling decorated with shell motifs. The aforementioned reliefs on the walls of ships being crashed or destroyed by storms or destroyed by krakens or crashing into each other. Any manner of the nature or krakens destroying ships can be found amongst these walls. And the floor is tiled with tiny pieces of ceramic that forms a mosaic of twin crashing waves, a la the holy symbol of Umberly.
Well, if there's no box, then I'll come back out. And I'll dash. Let's see, that's 35.
Did it for you?
I get to there.
All right.
With a dash action.
Let's see what's going on in here. All right, 1 second. I'm going to move you back to here for a moment.
We don't have a very athletic party, do we?
No, really, you don't. The DC 10 is just killing. Oops, that's not. shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. So Leah, as you round the corner, you see a natural cavern sprouts off from the descending spiral staircase about halfway down. The cavern is cloaked in shadow, and the water is murky and warm. Peering into the cave, you can see masses of tentacles swirling about as two creatures are fighting Sahagwin and sharks. And I will reveal this to you in a moment.
That sounds like the spot. Oh, them some Cthulhu shits.
Mind Flayer octopi?
I don't remember what they're called, but they're scary.
I think it's called a tribute gatherer.
I think
That
you're
is
right.
Probably an astute observation.
I will use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on this creature.
All right.
And I will turn back and yell to everyone that I think what we're looking for is in here.
All right. Raylan, make an athletics check, please.
How dare you?
We're all gonna get sucked into the hole.
We're going to the outer planes, boys!
At least you're going together, right?
I don't have plane shift yet.
Well, we'll have to get it.
Oh no, we're staying.
Speaking of Salty, we need to have Sweets make an athletics check on your last turn as well.
He even though he didn't move?
If you start your turn in this area, you have to make the check.
Oh, buddy, no.
So Leodel would have to make the check too.
I didn't start.
No, because she started in the corridor below.
I've been
Okay.
swimming right through. I'm a quick swimmer.
It's true. I am not.
I'll probably have to this time though.
Oh no!
Is that it for you, Raylan? You have something you want to do?
I can move, right?
No, you have failed thing. You cannot move.
I can't move.
You're caught in the current and cannot move.
Balazar, would you help me, please?
Palazar is caught in the current too.
I
He's
said
like, Raylan, will you help me, please?
I specifically said I didn't want to go to the outer planes, Balazar. That's it for me.
All right. The reef shark will attempt to bite the tribute gatherer,
Oh, who
and
did
it
we
will be
lose?
successful. And then the
music.
other one will lose name. Sorry, we got the main sound effects. It's on perma loop. And they seem to do a little damage. Holy crap. Little sharks hurt.
Yeah.
Salty, you did notice on your turn when you went by, the sea wraiths noticed you and were watching you, and they seemed to want to move towards you, but then didn't. And if it was possible for them to be confused, they seemed confused. Once you went into the other room, they now are swimming in circles around this little hole.
Can I retcon that Salty gave them a wink when he swam by?
Absolutely.
Cool.
So
Very
now they
important.
just seem to be swimming in little circles right where they're at.
Adding to their confusion.
Max, make an athletics check, please.
Oh no!
10!
That's
Just
10!
Huzzah, Max.
I guided you!
Let's see, I come up here and I push Balthazar now. I actually do want to grab Balthazar and drag him this way with me.
You can move at half movement if you want to pull him with you.
Yeah, that was how.
Can I use my reaction to do something here?
Depends on what it is.
I want to pull out my rope and let the end of it drift over to Raylan so she can grab it.
Well, if you just let go of your rope, it's going to drift towards that center hole because there's a strong current.
Well, what I would do is I would kind of like pull it out and hang on to the end and kind of try to throw the bundle of it this way, right? So that it would drift back towards her.
Sounds like an athletics check to me.
That does sound like an athletics check to me.
Well, I tried.
Nope, now the rope is literally just drifting from where you are toward the center hole.
Still could be useful.
Yeah,
Yeah, part of it.
if someone gets sucked towards the center hole, we can maybe affix this rope to something over here so that they have a chance to grab onto the rope and pull themselves out.
Or you could get pulled down there with them too. It could be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
So,
all go together.
So I'm all the way over here now? Okay.
And then I will dash back here.
All right.
And
Be your movement.
yeah. And can I like grab onto Raylan?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll grab onto Raylan and try and make it so she doesn't get pulled back into the water.
Well, you can use a help action, so that way she'll have advantage on her next thing.
I'll do that. And that's it.
The tribute gatherers are each going to attack the Sahagwans. And they will both hit, actually. And now the Sahagwan both need to make strength saving throws to avoid being grappled.
Fail.
And they both fail, indeed. So both of these Sahagwan are currently grappled by a tribute gatherer. Salty.
Salty is gonna look around and see if there's anything worthwhile in this little room to steal.
Ceramic pots, a platinum ring, and 2 tridents.
So he's gonna pocket the platinum ring.
All right.
He's gonna look.
So the second that you put your platinum ring in your pocket, you are all of a sudden out of breath and you can't speak and you're having a hard time breathing.
Put the ring back.
Okay.
Begrudgingly.
You can now breathe, but for some reason you cannot speak.
Son of a bitch. It's the only thing I do.
Well, you're Rogar now.
This is what actually happened to Rogar. His whole backstory was a lie.
He took something, then didn't care and left anyway.
And then he got really mad and just started working out.
Someone broke his heart and he just went to the gym.
Salty is gonna swim here. He is going to tie his silk rope around a crossbow bolt and aim it for, let's see, I think I wanted to do like right here, yeah. Right here.
You're trying to shoot it into the wall?
So that it's kind of right above the hole in case anyone gets pulled past it, they can grab the rope.
Oh, okay, sure. Roll a crossbow attack, I suppose.
Okay.
Just don't roll terribly, is basically all we're trying. It's good enough. Good enough.
And then he's gonna, is there anything here he can kind of like tie it off to on this wall? Or like
Well,
just
so if
stab
you-
another crossbow bolt in and tie it to that crossbow bolt?
So it'll just be a line running across?
Just so that if
Sure.
anyone gets pulled towards it, like
I think-
he wants it to be directly above. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, go back to where you were. Thank you.
I think that would be. I would classify that as an attack to tie it up and stab it into the wall there. But you could do it on your next turn if you want
Just, yeah, like this, so that it's going all the way across.
Sure.
So that, like, if Raylan or Maximilian or Sweets gets pulled closer, they can grab onto it.
So it wouldn't be completely horizontal because the side you were on is higher than the other side.
Okay.
But yeah, you can do that. And just next turn, you'd have to stick it into the wall there.
Yep.
Is that it for you?
Action.
All right.
Sorry, I will move my tentacle right here
And go ahead and roll for Sweets as well.
next to Largo. Okay. Thinking. 14!
Huzzah! Sweets can swim
Oh,
as normal.
He is going to. Yeah, it's just a little too far. Well, he's gonna swim to within 5 feet of me. It's right there.
Okay. Is that all for you?
Can I grab him? He's within 5 feet of me, or is that another action?
Well, I'm sorry, you broke up there. Just repeat that, Nicole.
Can I grab Sweets, or is that another action?
No, that wouldn't be an action. You
Okay. Yeah. So now he's clinging to me.
Okay. And the two Sahagman then will attack the tribute gatherers. And they will, let's see, hit, miss, hit. Balazar, make a athletics check, please.
I can't guide myself first, can I?
Nope, it's at the start of your turn.
Hey. Okay.
That was our help.
I'm going to swim 15 feet this way. And there's a chain right here beside me. I would like to loop the rope through the chain and tie it and then just let it go.
So we'll say it's how about the anchor right here against the wall.
Okay, the anchor against the wall. And then I'll grab onto that chain myself. This chain right here. And I'm going to hang on.
Reach that one from where you're at.
It's within 5 feet of me. I could attack it.
I guess it is barely within 5 feet.
It's pretty tight.
Here, but I'll tell you the difference though. So if you grab onto the anchor immediately to your left, you'll just stay there. If you grab onto that chain and it pulls you, it'll prevent you from going into it, but you'll still go toward it, if that makes sense. Because you think of the chain being pulled directly toward the circle, it's going to go, you actually want to go toward it.
Well, then I'll just grab onto the anchor then.
The anchor would be no problem. You wouldn't have to make the athletics check on your next turn.
Oh, excellent. Then I'm holding onto the anchor. And the rope is tied to the anchor, so the rope is like now going like this way.
Correct.
And just drooping down into the hole so people can grab it and hopefully pull themselves back towards this anchor.
All right. Leah, I need you to make an athletics check, please. Leah's good to go. No problem there.
Good. That means I can swim a whole 5 feet right to here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can take 2 shots at this shark. Or no, wait. No, this guy. I Hunter's Mark this one. I'm going to attack this one first.
Alright.
Disadvantage. So 17, 15.
Both will hit.
So let's see. 18, 22, 31 damage.
You really didn't like that. Are the auras working? Can you guys see them?
It looks orangish.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah. Yes, he is orangish.
Okay.
Is that all for you?
That is it.
Raylan, you may make your athletics check with advantage because Max is helping you.
Cool. Hopefully I don't die.
Hey! Good thing you had advantage.
And I'm going... Ugh. I suppose I will go my 15 feet this way. And then I will dash. To here.
All right. Is that all for you?
That's all.
Sharks will now attack the tribute guy, tribute gatherer. And they both hit. Shark's doing some work. This one you hit, Leah, looks very unhappy.
Yeah.
Salty, as soon as you come back into this main cave, both of these sea wraiths seem to immediately be alerted by your presence. And they swim towards you as fast as they can, very aggressively, and then stop just in front of you. And they just seem to be staring at you like they're not sure what to do, but you sense anger from them, like wrongness. Max?
And only Salty's getting this attention?
That's correct.
Interesting.
It's almost like I touched something and it pissed them off.
Almost.
Something like that.
As a reaction, Salty had just wiggled his fingers at them. Like a hello. Welcome back.
I will. Oops, that's not where I want. I guess I will. Am I still inside the room if I swim right here?
No, you need to go one more to the right.
Okay. I will. Instead of that, then I will dash down here into this room.
All right. You notice, Max, right as you are arrive, a swirling vortex of other planar energy, and then a creature appears in the middle of this room.
Uh-oh.
I grab the symbol that's around my neck and I just show it to it.
Okay.
Does it look mad or hostile at me?
Not sure. It literally has just appeared here.
Okay. Well, that's the end of my turn. Just sitting right there.
Good luck, buddy! That thing looks awful.
It
That's
does.
only a water devil.
Definitely, you say.
I'm just hoping it doesn't.
The Tribute Gatherer will attack the shark, the bottom one. And it will hit. Take 9 bludgeoning, and then said shark needs to make a strength saving throw, but it passes, so it is not restrained. The top Tribute Gatherer really doesn't like Leah and has a reach of 15 feet, and so will attack Leah.
Nice.
24.
Yeah, that hits.
For 12 bludgeoning damage, and you need to make a strength saving throw. Or actually, you're automatically grappled. And you have to, yeah, I read that wrong. You're grappled, but the escape DC is 15. So you're
Okay.
currently grappled. Salty?
Real quick, guess I should ask last time, but how tall is this entryway? Is it
Just
enough
like a
for...
regular room, like 10, 12 feet. Just
Okay, so someone could go above Leodell then?
yeah, probably. She's not very tall.
Yeah, okay.
Can I make a request, Brian?
Sure.
That when you get a moment, you might want to make me just a tentacle token, because that baby's
sure.
gonna keep moving.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely.
So you don't have to keep, just so that you can't, so you don't have to keep drawing it every time I move.
Well, I don't have to draw it. I can just drag that one. I literally just drag that one around, but I will make one
that's
for you
fair.
for next
Just
time. Yeah.
whatever is easiest for you. I just don't want to make it where like every time I move it,
We
because
need to make you a parrot salty and a tentacle token,
Yeah, sorry.
or parrot sweets, I should say.
So my buddy tentacle is gonna move right here.
And you need to make an athletics check too, by the way.
Yeah,
Salty does not, because he's just grabbing onto you.
sweets.
Sweets, right? That's what I meant. Of course.
Yeah, sorry. Athletics.
You're
Woo!
good.
All right, so my action is going to be stabbing the bolt into the wall so that there is
Excellent.
now a rope clear across this cavern from like here. I think it is. I don't know if I can actually draw this. I'm not good at drawing things.
I got it. That's right.
It's from like me. Yeah, to there. Yep.
And here's my rope.
There you go. Excellent.
So
As long as nobody goes from over here, you guys are fine.
well, no, because it should be above. So hopefully
It is, but remember that you gotta think three-dimensionally that the thing is 60 feet from top to bottom. So if they, depending on where they get pulled in, they may not be able to hit that rope. We'll kind of cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well, how far is the rope from the?
So the way to kind of think about this is this entrance is 60 feet to the bottom to here, and then these stairs slowly descend steadily until this is at the bottom. So basically halfway. So this would be about 30 feet, ish from the bottom, and this would be almost at the bottom. So this rope is probably something like 35 feet going down diagonally to like 10 feet above the bottom. So it's closer to actually the bottom of it than it is to the top.
Oh, that was the hope.
Yeah, that would, it would make sense too. It also would probably be more helpful as well.
Yeah, that was the intent. So I think that's my whole turn because it was the action to do that, and then the bonus action to move him.
He could move if he chose to.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I could. Okay, then I will move. I can move 40 feet, so I will probably move right back here.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that it for you?
Yep.
You are now no longer grappled, Leah, because the Sahagwan has killed him.
Okay.
Balazar, make an ass. Oh no, you don't have to because you're holding on to the thing.
Yep.
So you can just move as normal should you choose to.
I can't quite reach that anchor.
That's so
Okay.
close.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swim, I'm gonna dash, and I'm gonna swim to this chain,
All right.
and I'm gonna grab onto it like right next to the.
So like at the top of it though, so you're sort of even with the stairs.
Well, it looks like the chain is ground floor.
Oh, it does look like it. So you're on the bottom then.
Yeah.
So you're actually like 60 feet down at the floor. Got it.
Yeah.
Is that it for you?
And I'm holding on to that chain.
All right. Is that all for you?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I have any other spells that can benefit me right now.
You're conveniently released from the tentacle of the tribute gatherer.
As a thank you to the Sahagwan, I will move over my hunter's mark to him and try to shoot him twice.
Fair enough. Those will both hit. So total damage.
26
Is that-
damage.
All right. You thank him by pinning him to the wall with arrows.
Yep.
I've done a
That's it
lot
for
this
me.
fight, guys.
Me too.
Poor Raylan is like, oh god.
Ah, the current! Ah!
Raylan.
Athletics check first.
Fuck you, Aaron! I don't think I haven't hit anyone this whole fight, by the way.
I don't think you've even reached anyone.
I haven't
to hit
attacked
them.
anyone, and no one's attacked me. I'm just going around this funnel.
If they made a cartoon of this critical role style, your experience in this encounter would be the comic relief of this entire scene.
Absolutely.
Just Raylan in the background, like ah. Is that it for you?
Yeah, yeah. Fuck you, Brian. Don't ever ask me that again.
That one misses.
Oh, it came over and tried to bite me.
Yep, and it misses.
We're staying glued to Salty. Good to know.
You have an entourage.
I do. It's what I've always wanted. Maybe less angry, but I'll take it.
Max, as this creature appears, it appears to be a large-ish medium creature with almost kind of blue and gray coral-like scales, and it has a beard that seems to be made of eels.
Davy Jones.
I show it the holy symbol.
He attacks.
We are dead.
You'll feel death.
16 hit or no?
Ah, yeah, just hits.
11 slashing damage. And you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Better make that.
Do.
I made it.
It would be a really cool band name. Beard of Eels.
All right, Mac.
Let's see. Brilliant's preoccupied. Can't really see that. I'm
Preoccupied. Yeah, that's a word for it.
I just assume you're not looking at me right now. Salty can't really see. I'm gonna try and life drain this thing.
All right.
14.
14 does hit.
Alright.
You look closer at the beard. Wait a minute, those aren't eels?
And the damage seems to go through as normal.
And I will.
It doesn't count as feeding, by the way, though.
Oh, it doesn't.
It is not.
It's a
Okay.
devil.
It is a fiend.
Well, I will still choose to.
Frankly,
regain-
you feel a little like
A little woozy.
it's like you ate like 3-week-old beef. You know, you just feel kind of
I will.
Put it down without the sound effects.
Oh, go. Am I able to use a bonus action in between my two attacks?
I don't see why you couldn't.
Okay, I will Hunter's Mark it. And then I will pull out my dagger and stab it.
All right. 13 will
11. Sorry.
hit. 11 will not hit.
Okay. I will. I know Balthazar's right there. I'll just sit right here. Actually, yeah, I'll sit right here.
All right. The tribute gatherer will attack the Sahagwin, and it will hit it for 6 bludgeoning, and that creature is now grappled.
It was grappled before.
Yep, it's really grappled.
Okay.
Grappled.
Salty.
Um,
You can tell that Max is fighting something. You can't really tell what.
Oh, do I think I have to make a athletics check though.
You do.
Ah!
Maybe the race will grab you so you don't move.
No, they seem to be wanting. They seem to want to try to shove you in that hole if they can.
How dare? Can I grab one of them?
Do you not? Nope.
Damn it!
Even though Salty can't talk, can she still talk through the octopus?
She could.
Yes.
The octopus can talk.
Okay.
Octopus says nothing. Octopus is an enigma. Well, oh no, I can still use my bonus turn.
Yep, you just can't move.
bonus action.
You can do anything else you could normally do.
So Mr. Tentacle Boy will attack this buddy.
All right.
10.
10 does not hit.
Okay. Then it just tickles it. Then that's my turn.
Teehee.
Women don't tee-hee in real life. This is actually a conversation Nicole and I had like a day ago.
Balazar, you do not need to make a check because you're holding on to that chain
I am going to swim over to this anchor.
on the bottom floor. Okay.
I am going to pull out another rope and tie it to this anchor
All right.
so that we now have a rope going like this into
That
the
one.
thing.
That one's basically on the bottom. This one's like halfway up. This one's like, or probably maybe 2/3 of the way down. This one's like almost all the way down to halfway up.
And can I do that and cast a spell, or would you consider that a bonus action I could do?
I will let you cast a spell.
Can I see the devil?
No, because you're on the floor, and that's like halfway up, so 30 feet up. Just the angle. I don't think you'd be able to see it.
Have you checked the
Okay.
mirror?
You can see the devil inside you.
Okay, this chain looks like it might be higher up.
Sure.
Would you say it's like what, halfway
I would say
up?
it's close to the top.
Close to the top. All right, I'm going to grab that chain and use my second action to dash and pull myself up as much as I can.
The sea wraiths seem to pay absolutely no attention to you.
I do the same to them.
All right. Is that it for you?
I see we have an accord, sir.
If I could grab Salty, I would, but I think that would be either an action or a bonus
That is
action, and
correct, yeah.
I've used both. So Salty could maybe try to grab onto my tail.
Leah, you're up.
All right, I will move my bonus action to this reef shark, and I will try to shoot it twice with my longbow.
Look, guys, I don't mean to make all of your turns about me here, but
12,
I am
14.
dying.
14 hits.
That's why I did that rope.
Look, that's
for
not
you.
really accurate, Thomas. You're not dying. You're just not doing anything. There's a difference.
16.
Yep. The second one hit as well, by the way.
Oh, 12
That's
and
why-
16 both hit?
12 and 16 both hit.
Okay,
Yep.
excellent. So then, 26 damage.
That kills said reef shark.
Excellent. And that's it for me.
I helped you once. You gotta help yourself.
Raylan, go
now.
ahead and make an athletics check.
Come on, baby. Big money, big money, big money.
Ah! Conveniently, though, I think you're right at the sweet spot where that rope is, like, legitimately.
Can he grab the
Is
rope?
grabbing it for free? Do I have to make a check to
Nope,
grab it?
that would be your action to grab said rope. But then you could absolutely just be holding onto said rope.
I'll grab the rope and just be screaming, Balazar! I said I don't want to go to the outer planes!
So you figure you're just over... You're probably about 30 feet from that.
Is this rope holding? Is this rope gonna break?
It seems to be holding.
No, Raylan, hold on. Don't go.
I scream and that's my turn.
There's something over there. Let me shoot it. I accidentally shoot the rope.
Shoot the rope.
I might get through this whole encounter without attacking or being attacked.
But you will be stuck there forever because we're not getting you back.
You know, in your own way, you sort of are battling just against the current.
Why are the wraiths moving towards me?
They're not moving towards you, they're moving with Salty.
They're
Hey.
100% focused on Salty.
Raylan screams louder just seeing them come. I feel like a pinata right now.
Salty is gonna give them finger guns as he's pulled in.
Eels, eels.
Well,
Oh.
piercing damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Well, just one, but he failed.
The second one was for concentrating on Hunter's Mark.
Oh, there you go. It's passed them both. Max?
I don't like being that close to this thing, so I'm going to back away and take an attack of opportunity.
Missed.
It misses. I also don't want to get too close to the circle, but
There's lots of ropes.
there are. I will go ahead and shoot it with my longbow twice using bonus action for Planet Warrior.
Oh shit!
Oh,
So 15 plus 30 force damage with the first attack. And then, 14 piercing with the second.
This you just the first one like rips through it. You just left a gaping hole in it, and he's like on his knees, like looking at you with utter shock. He is still alive, but barely still alive.
What are you?
I know, right?
Hacks.
Miss. Salty, make a athletics check, please.
Sure. I'm trying to remember if I took an action last turn. Because I'm trying to figure out if I could have grabbed this chain that was near me.
I don't think so. It's just not really near you.
I will still. There you go.
Yeah, you
All
don't
right.
need it anyway.
You're good, Salty. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to. Is it just half movement to get past Leodell?
You can swim right over her because she's short.
Cool. I will just do that then.
And you're out of the current.
Is
Is that all for you? Balazar?
Right. I wasn't done. I think
I'm sorry.
I got cut off. No,
yeah,
I
you
think
are,
I got
you're-
cut off. That was
you
what
are.
happened.
You're breaking up a little bit. Sorry,
Yeah,
Nicole, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No. It was not your fault. It was. I realized you couldn't hear me, and I was like,
How
oh no.
rude of you, Brian.
I know,
What a
Brian.
jerk.
Come on, man.
You're just like, I don't care what she has to do. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and stabbity stab this Sahagwan. 15?
15 will hit.
Cool. 16 damage.
He very hurt.
And then my good old tentacle will also.
Yep, he has one health left, so.
Cool. Well, it's technically 8. And his movement is reduced by 10
Good to know.
in death. Yes.
Tickled to death.
And that's my turn. Sorry.
Balazar?
Do I have line of sight on the devil?
If you were to pull yourself up onto the... no, you wouldn't actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's a little further back.
I'm going to trust that Max has that. And I'm going to move to right here.
All right.
And seeing these Cthulhu things in here and the shark thing.
All the water is like tinted with this kind of black inky substance and a lot of blood.
I'm gonna go and I'm going to magic missile the Cthulhu thing.
All right.
Just at first level. So 11 damage.
1 second. Is that 11?
11.
He is a very unhappy Cthulhu-like creature.
Are any
And that's it.
Cthulhu-like creatures really happy, though? I mean,
that's all
No.
relative, I suppose.
No, none
Yeah.
of them are.
I will swim into here. And I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark over to the shark. And take 2 shots at disadvantage. 15, 19.
Both of those will hit.
Oh, no, to the shark.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it Let me put that back
So
in.
11 to the shark.
The shark's still up, but barely.
Okay, so then, yeah, 14 to the shark.
And now the shark not barely up.
Okay, and then do I see the box that I'm looking for anywhere in here?
Nope. The cave does seem to carry on back here, though.
Okay. You know what? I've got lots of swimming speed, so I'm gonna go to here.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there.
He's welcome to take a... Oh, well, okay.
There's another chamber ahead of you, and you just kind of see floating in the water is like a... It's almost like a oil that seems to be hovering around in the water all over the place, making it naturally dark. And right as you round the corner, you come across another creature starting to go the other direction.
It's a dead thing.
Oh. Oh, hello. Oh.
And the big one has a trident in one hand and a large black box under his arm in the other.
Aha. Is that the box that I've been looking for?
You would suspect that's the box you're looking for.
Aha. Okay.
Raylan, you don't have to make a check. You can just swim if you choose to.
I will swim over here and grab onto Maximilian.
Now, if I fail my athletic checks, does Raylan go with me?
If she was holding on to you, yeah, I think she would.
Do I see the devil now?
Yes, you would absolutely see the devil now.
Oh, now Raylan's like, oh, it's a devil! There's a devil down here!
That it for
And
you?
Raylan will tell it to surrender
All right.
in Infernal.
It makes no reply.
Alright. That's it.
It's a devil. It needs to speak Abyssal.
No.
But it's a sea devil. Maybe it speaks Aquan.
Maybe
Oh, you're
we should
right,
try
it's a-
whale.
You're right. It's a devil, not a demon. You're
Oh,
right.
but I bet you feel so stupid right now, Aaron.
They
Shut
will
up,
both
Tom.
fight. 20 and a 12. They have pack tactics, so. 8 piercing on Leah.
Alright.
Can the raids not come in and help and be useful for once?
I point at Raylan. It's attacking Raylan, right?
No, it is not.
Ooh, that's a lot.
9 slashing, 12 slashing, 6 piercing.
3 con saves.
So
3 con
27. I'm a barbarian, right?
Not in this campaign.
Yeah, 27. Okay, and then 3 con.
3 con saves. So
One
first
fail.
one fails, and you drop your hunter's mark. So
Yeah.
you take an extra 1d10 damage,
That reminds me.
an extra 10 damage,
Oh!
and that happens. Let's see.
If he gets hit again.
Oh, no, this happens at the start of your next turn.
My hunter's
So that
mark is
would-
also gone.
The start of your next turn, you drop the 10.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're still at 14 right now.
Well, my turn's next anyway, so.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. You're up.
I just need to check something. Alright, I'll use my bonus action, use Planar War to
First
attack.
of all, make actually an athletics check.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I get pulled. Hey, I can use my bow now.
You can't use your phone.
The
I'm gonna-
problem is you're going to take the wound damage again unless you do something about it.
Each. Oh, so I have to.
You either
think
need
it-
magical healing or a DC 12 medicine check.
Would a potion of healing work for that?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. I will.
And
Go.
a potion of healing is a bonus action when you give it to yourself.
Alright, I gotta look at something though. On the robo useful item, isn't it an action to take out the item? Yeah, you use an action to detach one of the patches, so I have to use that. Or use an action to detach.
Well, no, I would say like we say on a potion of healing specifically, we say it's a bonus action to use it. So what's the difference between pulling it out of your robe or pulling it out of your backpack?
Okay.
So that's our house rule. So I would say in the case, even in the case of the robe, it would be say bonus action to do a health potion on yourself, but an action.
It would
to do
make
any of the
sense
rest of
to
the stuff.
have a health potion like on your belt or a bandolier
Yeah, sure.
or something too.
Yeah, so
And to be fair, I probably would have pulled some off anyways.
right. Yeah.
So 7 healing.
But does he get that healing, or does it just stop the wound?
No, he gets it. He gets it too, and it stops the wound.
And then now I will smile
Now
at
you
the
can-
creature and shoot it. Well, I can't use player warrior.
Just got to do it the old-fashioned way. Those both hit.
20.
You know, it's as the creature is slain, it seems to kind of dissolve into the water around you, or around where it was, I should say.
I hold my breath because I think it's going to get pulled into the vortex and I don't want any of that going inside.
I don't blame you. All right, who does this guy want to attack? Oh, actually, Salty just attacked it, so that's probably who he attacked.
Salty didn't
19.
attack it.
Yes, you
I,
did, didn't you?
I attacked it.
No, I
Balazar.
attacked the Sogwin in
was
front
it
of me.
Balazar? Hold on.
But he can attack me. It's fine.
Oh, you can't reach Balazar. Still attack Salty.
Oh,
12
that's
bludgeoning
fine.
damage, and you're restrained.
Okay, let me just double check something. What does it mean to be incapacitated?
Incapacitated means like
You do nothing.
incapacitated is a condition that's like being stunned. The only difference is things don't have advantage on attacks against you.
Incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions.
Right. So it's like you're stunned, but things that attack you if you're incapacitated do not have advantage against you.
So then I would have a question,
Mm-hmm.
Brian. If I used this, would that negate the grapple?
I would say yes.
Okay. So then use that.
All right.
So I take, I think, no damage.
Well, you get 10. You get 10 hit points. You think you take 2 damage.
I get 10 hit points per warlock level.
Oh yeah. So in which case you take no damage.
How many? What level is your warlock class?
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we know the ratio.
Never. So yeah, I will do that. And then as a bonus action, because I'm now incapacitated, but that's fine. As a bonus action, I will move my handy dandy tentacle and have it attack this shark here, so it'll be right here. Actually, can I move it into this space here, or is there just not enough room for it?
Like against the wall here. Yeah, you can do that. Just say coming out of the wall instead of coming out of the floor.
Cool. So it'll be there then, and it'll attack the shark here.
All right.
Ooh.
No, that's not gonna do.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right.
And I think I'm no longer incapacitated because that was the end of my turn.
The Sahagwin will throw a net at Raylan. 15.
Hey, you mean at Leodo?
Leah, I'm sorry, at Leah, yes.
A 15 does not hit.
All right. He will instead then. Oh, actually, that won't work here.
That's this big guy, or no, the little
Nope,
guy.
that's this little guy right here. He will.
Yeah, where's the big guy in the turn order?
He actually goes. I'm having them all go together. Actually.
Oh.
She's gonna. Oh, I guess he's gonna stay right there. He is going to throw his trident at you, the big one.
Sure. Oh yeah, 26 definitely hits.
13 piercing.
Ow.
But hey, he doesn't have his weapon anymore.
Yeah, it's in my chest.
Yeah, but he disarmed himself.
Palazar.
Careful, Salty might try to take it away from you and rip it out of your chest. Make it worse.
No, you're supposed
What
to
do you
leave it
mean?
in. Leave it in.
What do you mean is going to try?
I'm gonna fire a level 3 magic missile. I'm gonna. Well, you can choose how many bolts go
sure.
to who.
Okay.
So I want to have the first 2 sets of bolts go to this guy.
The
And then-
Cthulhu guy.
Yep, and the next 3 go to this guy.
So is it 5 total?
Would it be 5?
Oh, that's what I was asking. So is it 2 and 3?
For a third level, yes, it would be.
So 2,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy's dead. Go ahead and roll the 3 on the
did-
bottom one.
Did he only have 1 hit point?
He did only have 1 hit point.
Oh man, I wanted to be sure. So 10 damage on the shark.
Shark is still going, but not very happily.
Alright, that's it for me.
Leah?
All right.
You're in a dangerous spot.
You don't say. I'll shoot at the first shark. And I will go ahead and I'll do favored foe on sharks while I'm at it.
Is that the one to your left, the wounded one?
Yeah.
Yep.
17.
Yep.
Okay, so favored foe. 15.
Yep.
And then the one below me. 13.
Yep.
12 damage.
That one's still kicking, but not by much.
Okay. I don't. Yeah, I think that's it.
Raylan, make an athletics check, please.
Oh, here we go.
Yes!
Hey!
Yes!
Is that the first one you passed, or like
The second.
the second?
So if
Perfect.
Max goes in there, is he going to be able to grab onto that rope
Maybe.
thing?
I think it'll be more than 1 turn for me to go in there because I was 30 feet up when I
Mhm.
went over, so it's 10 and then
Basically, now you're 20 feet up and however many feet away. It would be at least, I think it'd be 2 more, because then you'd be 10 feet up and yeah, probably 2
I'll
more.
move here if I can, and I'll help
I'll
Max.
try to wave Raylan off, tell her to go.
Oh, okay. Bye.
You don't have to tell me twice.
And
Don't
then,
worry, I'm coming!
and then I'll put a. There's nobody here that I want to seal. Never mind.
Deal.
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Seal!
On Leah. Miss.
Yep.
Max, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Hey!
Yeah, didn't have to use my spell anyways.
Just barely. Nice.
I'll move over here. And I see the shark, I shoot it twice.
I see shark, I shoot shark.
How do you move so fast?
He
I
has
got
a swim speed.
with 40 movement speed. 19 and 13.
Yeah, it's dead.
That'll be it.
All right. Salty.
Salty is going to probably swim right here next to Leodell. I'm not used to spells that I have yet. Okay, I don't want that. I will just use... fine. I will go in front of Leodell and I will stabbity stab this buddy.
What a team player.
I know. Begrudgingly.
I know, Raylan.
Raylan's fighting for her fucking life back here.
Raylan's back in the whirlpool room and goes, "What? I can't hear you."
I'm coming.
This is the second fight in a row you've done basically nothing.
Raylan's like, "Help, Leodell, I need help!"
Oh, and you're not inside the corridor yet, so you have to make an athletics check.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Ooh. 12. 13.
Hey, Raylan, why don't you run away some more?
And then we'll move
I'm really
the,
running away. I'm running circular.
the tentacle to probably right here.
Right.
And attack this one as well. 18.
Yeah. 19 hits.
It's a C attack, so it's just 2, but its speed is reduced by 10.
All right. The raider will attack. 17-13 on Salty
17 hits.
for 4 piercing.
Okay.
And then he swims out of the way when he hears his boss coming. You may choose to make an attack of opportunity if you like.
Ciao. Boop. Guessing 10 does not hit.
10 does not hit, no.
Okay.
The Baron will attack. He does have advantage because of Blood Frenzy.
That's fine.
So
We
a
hit anyway.
23 and a 24
Both hit.
and a 10.
Does not hit.
10 piercing, 10 slashing.
Okay.
Does Salty have an ancestral weapon?
Nope.
Yes, Salty.
Yes, he does. Yes, he
What? Well, gonna have to do that later. I didn't know that.
You should review our DMs.
Yeah, you didn't say it.
I'm gonna have to review them. I'm like 80% sure I said it.
I'm gonna have to review
Balazar.
the DM.
One of
I'm
you is
gonna
going
have
to be embarrassed.
I know. Let's see.
It's a me, huh?
Let's see.
It's a me, Balazar.
Balazar?
If I move there, do I have line of sight on the Baron?
Yes.
All right. Then I will move there. And I will cast Magic Missile
All right.
at 2nd level.
Into the darkness.
I'm going to attack the darkness.
No.
Oh, big roll. 19 damage.
Yeah, you didn't like that.
And that is it for me.
Leah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna summon Rex.
All right.
Summon him right back here.
Ooh, spicy. She should be at full health, all right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're level 6, so that's 30. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna command Rex to try to grab the box away from the big Sahagwin guy.
Make an opposed athletics check, I suppose. The Baron doesn't even seem to notice he's trying to get it.
Like nipping at his ankle. Ah, yeah. All right.
Get it for you?
That's it for me.
Raylan, make an athletics check.
You can do it,
All
Raylan.
comes down to this.
No!
Oh,
Can
get
he
you.
grab the chain as a reaction?
Yes, you can grab the chain if you want. Just hold there.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to move up to here. And I'm going to Infernal Conduit 16 hit points over to Max.
Does he get to move if he got pulled, though?
No, you can't move. You just gotta stay here. You grab the chain, but you stay there.
Oh. Well, then I would rather just move... Oh, fuck me. Fuck!
If you fail the thing, you can't move, basically.
Okay, I use my action to move 15 feet this way. And
No,
then I
you
say, I'm here!
You can't
That's
move
it.
when you fail the
You can't
thing.
move.
You can't move if you fail the
What
thing.
part of you can't move?
Your movement is 0 once you fail that.
Oh. I guess I sit there. Max, help me!
Max.
I will
Amazing.
move 10 feet over here, grab Raylan, and then move 15 feet back, dragging Raylan
You
across.
could do that, yep.
Yep. So Raylan's sitting here now.
You
And-
saved my life.
Does that take my action?
If you would have so you would have, how much swim speed do you have?
40. I didn't
So
have the
you would have
dash.
to use 15 to get there. You'd have to use a dash. So would you use an action unless you can dash with a bonus action?
Well, it took me 10 to get there, and then 30, so 15 back.
It's double to move someone else, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
used
double
move
to move
15
someone
back. So I
Yeah, if he moved double of 15 is 30, plus the 10 he moved initially is 40.
Oh,
Yeah.
so then if you don't have the dash, you still have an action.
okay. And I can see this guy
Barely. It would
within.
have cover.
Half and
Then-
3/4.
Lots of cover. The most amount of cover that's possible.
Then I will go ahead and just cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All right. Salty.
Mm. I am going to cast Armor of Agathis at 2nd level
Ooh.
on myself.
Wait, are you? How many? What does your spell level go to?
Well, does Armor of
3, so-
Agathis have a verbal spell component?
Yes.
Then you cannot cast it because Salty cannot speak.
Yes.
That's really unfortunate. But something to remember, Nicole, is whenever you cast a spell as a warlock, you always cast it at its maximum available level, no matter what.
I can't cast it. In fact, I can't cast any of my spells. Go me.
Well, that's no good.
I would say laugh out loud, but can't even.
Well, at least I can use my tattoo. So, Mr. Man needs to make a strength saving throw. DC 14. With no sneak attack. Hey, he fails it.
What
So,
happens?
9 force damage.
9 force. All right.
And then my other Mr. Tentacle buddy is also gonna attack him. Ooh.
An 11 will not hit.
Ooh. Do I want to move?
I don't know, do you? If you move, he'll get an attack of opportunity.
I know. But I don't have a ton of health points left. Unfortunately.
We need to get Raylan up there. Raylan's got some hit points.
Arrived, friends! Don't worry. Fear not, I'm here.
I brought the useless one. She's here now.
I'm so tired. There was so much swimming. It's exhausting.
I'm here to kill Steel.
I don't know, because if he gives another double attack on me, I will be dead.
Unconscious.
Fine, I'll stay.
Get it for you then?
Yeah.
The one in the back will attack the dragon. Those hit.
No.
Alright.
AC
The big
17.
one will attack Salty.
Yep.
10 piercing.
Yep. Yep.
10 slashing.
Does he always do 10?
No, it shouldn't. He should be rolling. Nope, he just
He's just rolling that every time.
Yeah.
So are you unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he will move up and use his last attack on Leah.
Rex will take a reaction to bite.
Nope.
13? Okay. 21. Yeah,
13.
that hits.
13 slashing damage.
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
Down to 1?
Yep.
Balazar. The big guy appears to be working his way through.
I'm seeing that. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna do something I may regret.
I should have mentioned he was grappled by my tattoo, so I think he would have needed to take his action to get out of my grapple.
Even if you're
Well, once
unconscious?
If you're down, you're grappling.
No, but it was my turn first. And then he hit
Well, if you're
me.
grappled, your speed is 0. He can still attack.
Okay, then I
So he would have
have
attacked, and then the grappled would have ended.
So I moved to right here.
Where'd you go? I honestly didn't see where you went.
I am right beside him.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna put
I'm
you
under
to the
the,
front.
I'm under the dead shark.
There you go. Now you're not.
I am going to attempt to vampiric touch him.
Ooh. Ah.
Does the 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Well, there goes the 3rd level spell slot.
Is that it for you, Bally?
Yeah, that's it.
Leah?
Does the grapple go away when Salty goes down?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't say that in the thing. I
Well,
was just wondering.
By the way, I was concentrating on my favorite bow, so... Yep. Still have it, just barely. But that's on sharks, so... Yeah, I'll just go ahead and attack this big guy in front of me with my longbow. And I'll re-up my favorite bow onto him.
21 hits and a 20. Good roll in there. Both of those hit.
Okay. Bow.
Big damage.
21.
He's hurting. He's
And
hurting.
I'll have, as a bonus action, I'll have Rex come up and bite.
Yep.
For 9 piercing.
Oh, big damage out of the dragon.
Yep.
Raylan?
I'm gonna come up here.
Here comes the kill steal.
Say, Leodel, Balazar, you look injured. Pull back. What are you doing? And then I'll throw a javelin at the big guy.
Balazar's not injured at all.
Actually, scratch that. I will bonus action put a seal on the big guy, then throw javelin at him.
All right.
Fuck!
7 is not it.
What a combat for Raylan.
I thought you said Raylan was a big hitter.
Yeah! Throws the javelin and it just goes like right into the dirt in front of her.
I just imagine it going out of your
Frustrated.
hands, and instead of going anywhere, it just kind of starts floating in the water slowly.
I let go of it on the backswing. It's like floating behind me.
Max is like, oh, my eye. Max.
I take it it's not behind cover anymore.
Well, it would be because the bows aren't railing, but not. It would be the +2 cover, not the.
Could I
Disadvantage.
swim up higher so I have a shot over them so it's not
The
in
dude's
cover?
tall. The dude's
Yeah.
way taller than us.
Huge.
Alright. I'll do that, then shoot him with Planar Warrior and also add my favorite foe.
All right.
1918.
Yep, those both hit.
First one for 12 for.
First one does it.
Yep. I will immediately try to stabilize Salty.
Well, we
With
still
a-
got one bad guy left.
I
do
would
we?
then.
Okay.
I'm honestly not worried about it. You guys will kill one
Okay.
Sahag one pretty easily.
Yeah, I would roll it
Okay.
up and attack it with my second one.
I will use my medical kit to stabilize Salty.
All right.
We did it!
Where's Salty in all of this? All right, there it is. Well, you
What do
have
you mean
seemed to
we?
have.
I have not dealt or taken any damage.
You did to the guards right outside. You
Yeah, I
tapped-
meant since we got in the room.
I have never seen a DC 10 check just wreck one person.
So
Also, I was really excited for my turn where I was gonna start floating upwards.
Oh,
Right.
because of your mariner's armor?
Yep.
it's like
You Salty bumping against the ceiling.
Boom. Boom.
taking bludgeoning damage, filling another death
Oh.
save.
I like to imagine
Nice.
I like to imagine she hits the ceiling with force.
smack.
Thanks,
Oh,
guys.
So what are we doing now?
I would like to inspect this room and the nature of this dead creature.
The dead creature appears to be some kind of aquatic ooze.
I'm going to use Infernal Conduit. I'm giving Leodel 10 hit points, Max 5, and Salty 1.
I'm gonna
Really?
grab the box and make sure that the conch is in it.
Let's see. You.
Actually, I would check to make sure it's not trapped first.
Okay, roll an
Gotta think
investigation check.
I will also check to make sure it's not trapped. 24.
Okay. Hold on a moment. Let me find a thing here. The chest is not trapped, but it is locked.
I will cast Knock.
Okay. It opens up easily enough.
Is the conch inside?
Hold on, un momento, por favor.
Inside is a portal that starts sucking you all into the outer planes.
You open it, do you? Raylan, make an athletics check. DC 10.
Oh god, no god.
Can I just be very upset about that healing potion roll?
Yep. You can.
But you got snake eyes.
For some reason in this room, I think in order for you to be upset about it, you have to roll a DC 10 athletics check.
That's true. You'll only be upset if you pass a DC 10 athletics check.
We're just trying to figure out what these things are doing, what their deal is.
You're not sure, but they seem to pay no attention to anybody except for Salty. You open up the chest, and there is indeed a conch.
All right. Close the chest again. Is there more than just the conch in there?
Nope.
Oh, well then, pocket the conch.
Okay.
Blow the conch.
He takes this guy's trident.
I grab the conch and pocket it. Maybe. Actually, I don't take it.
I'm sorry, you can't have that trident. It's currently embedded in my chest.
Salty pulls it out of Leodell's chest and keeps it.
Wow, cool trident.
Neat. Yeah, I will pocket the conch, and I think we take our leave now. Yeah.
I want to go look at the devil room.
Okay, we can go look at the devil room.
Okay.
Are you sure we don't want to?
Someone has to drag me.
I will grab Raylan. I'll come right here, and then I'll drag Raylan. Let's see, 20 feet, and then I will dash to pull Raylan all the way over here.
All right. What are you
At
guys
this
doing?
point-
for devil
At this
things.
point, if we're going slowly, I imagine we can just like affix, something to the wall.
Yeah, I assume
slowly.
you guys will figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Except
figure out.
for Raylan.
Trying to figure out why there's a devil here, what the deal is, if there's any infernal stuff in here, what the purpose of this room
All right.
is.
Well, make an investigation check.
I don't know. It's very good.
I will also
Hey,
make.
is it DC 10?
No, that's only for athletics.
I will also make an investigation check, assuming Raylan tells me what to look for.
I will assist Balazar.
Max, while they're all looking, your passive perception tells you there's a secret door right here.
I just swim over to it.
You
I
see
think there's a door over here.
You see a thin stream of bubbles around the edge of a whirlpool, kind of popping from out of like a crack in the wall.
All right,
I will
Raylan,
use
you're up.
Balazar's actually investigation on that, since you would have found it. There's a stone that you find that you can twist slightly, and it opens into another room.
I will do as such.
Raylan's going first this time.
As soon as you step in, you're in the outer planes.
Yes, it's actually not on the map, so I'm just going to...
Oh, okay.
The section of a wall swings open before you, revealing a corridor lit by magical blue flames down either side. At the end of the corridor is a small shrine taken up almost entirely by a huge altar constructed of bone. Atop the altar are half a dozen black candles which flicker with the same blue fire that seems to light the corridor. Sticking out from one of the shrines are several scroll cases.
That sounds demonic or devil infernal.
Do I get anything from blue flames, black candles combination?
Nope, nothing screams out to you.
Okay.
Ritually cast detect magic. I would like to focus on the scroll cases and see if there are any magical traps. Like spending actions to focus on different things, and I'm just gonna look over
Basically,
everything.
when you cast detect magic, everything in this room pretty much lights up.
Yeah, but I want to focus on each individual thing from time, because if I do that as an action, I can determine more specifically what's going on with it, right?
Yes.
Raylan is assisting.
I
I'm very
will,
excited.
I will cast Protection of Good and Evil on Balazar.
I appreciate that.
And then I will step back into the hallway.
Seems
So
our
the-
arduous battle was worth something, Balazar.
Perhaps so.
The scrolls, do they
power.
always give enchantment, or is it based on what kind of a scroll it is?
I would assume it would always be
Yeah, always
enchantment.
give enchantment.
That's what I thought. So when you concentrate on each one of the scrolls, they all give enchantment.
What about the case? Does the case have anything on it?
The scroll cases do not seem to have any magic radiating from them. The walls, all of the walls of this room radiate evocation magic.
Whoa.
How long is this hallway?
Hold on, let me find it. The hallway itself is about 15 feet long, and then it opens up into a room that's 15 feet wide by 10 feet long.
Have we already been down the whole hallway into the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is
I
I'm
was
going.
thinking we're about to get delayed blast fireball out of existence.
I am going to leave the hallway. I'm gonna ask Raylan to come with me.
But
Trust me.
okay.
I am going to use my last 3rd level spell slot and to attempt to dispel the magic on the walls.
Make a... Make a spellcaster check on your wizard to be intelligence, right? So an intelligence check.
And I can guide myself on this, yes?
It is an ability check, so yeah.
So I will guide myself. $21.
The spell appears to be successful. However, your detect magic is showing you that the effect doesn't seem to be dispelled so much as suppressed.
Do I have any idea for how long?
You do not.
Okay. I am going to use Mage Hand from right where I'm standing outside of the hall to start grabbing scrolls.
I want a candle and I want to check out the altar.
Does anything happen after he picks up the first scroll?
I'm telling you. In
Oh shit! That's not a no. Kaboom.
About a second after you lift up a scroll with Mage Hand, a door slams shut from the ceiling, sealing off the room on the other side. So you can still get into the corridor, but not into the room with the altar.
No! Look what you did! I think Raylan... Oh, I guess he pulled her out, otherwise she would have been in there.
All right.
I wonder.
I'm going to use my last... Or no, my second to the last 2nd level spell slot to cast Knock on the Door.
Okay. The door slides back open to the top.
Raylan goes in there really quick.
I will refrain from grabbing scrolls while Raylan is in there.
I want to look at everything on the altar.
All right, let's see. 3 whalebone scroll cases, and candles, basically. Which
Can we tell what this room's for at all?
It has some kind of an altar to it. You would assume it's in some kind of an Umberlee room, so some kind of a shrine or altar to Umberlee, like pretty much everything down.
But it looks Umberlee-esque, not Devilly.
It does look Umberlee-esque, yes.
I take a candle.
Okay. Just one?
I take one, I see what happens.
Nothing seems to happen.
I take all the candles.
All right.
They're candles that work underwater. I'm sure that'll be useful later.
Could be.
And then I leave so Balzar can get scrolls.
I'm going-
Or stop.
Good.
I just want to ask a question real quick to Brian.
Uh-huh.
If I were to take something, would I be able to cast a bonus action spell in less than a second? Like before the door came down? Like if I were to run in there, grab a scroll, and then cast Misty Step.
Wait. You have one knock left, right, Aaron?
Yep.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it. I'll go in the room.
The answer is you're not sure, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will
I'll
go
go in
in-
the room, and I'll have you close it.
I will go
Alright.
into the room.
It's me and Max. Let's get it, baby.
All right, so you grab a spell scroll. The door slams shut behind you. Balazar, make another intelligence check.
Intelligence?
Balazar, you just see the door closing as Raylan's giving you a thumbs up.
So I'm not able to use Misty Step with the scroll. Before it
Nothing
closes.
seems to happen other than the door slams shut behind you.
Boo!
Can I have guidance on it?
This might be one of those player focusing on something that doesn't matter moments.
So 21. Does it change anything?
Nope.
Okay, so are you guys gonna grab like all the scrolls?
Yeah.
Yep.
Grab all the scrolls.
All right.
Right, Umberly's gonna be pissed, isn't she? Fuck!
Probably.
Could be.
Oh,
I
we've
hear
already
she-
gone this far. We're committed.
I hear she doesn't like it when people steal stuff from her. Salty would tell you all about. Oh,
We're stealing a lot of shit here.
oh, by the way, after 1 minute, Salty is when your voice comes back, so it would be back by now.
So we cannot be on boats for the rest of the campaign. we're carrying around so much god contraband.
Okay,
We're walking around with 10 driver's licenses that aren't ours. Like,
so I'll give him like a couple minutes to grab all the scrolls, and then I'll cast knock on the door again.
Couple minutes. Make another intelligence check, please.
oh fuck.
Guidance again. Uh, 13.
Excellent.
Aaron, you should have set up a guidance button.
As you guys are rounding up
Yes.
all the loot in there, the walls start to pulsate, and you feel the water heating up around you.
Okay.
Each takes
okay,
6 fire damage.
Okay, I changed my mind. It's a bad idea.
I cast knock on the door.
You're just
All right, the
now
door.
thinking this is a bad idea?
Yes.
Leo's like, I thought this was a bad idea all along.
I
The
was
door-
confident this was a good decision up until this point. I swear to God.
The door opens.
Door's open. You better go now.
Yeah, we go.
You feel a rush of hot water towards you guys. Not quite enough to scald you, but you feel the hot water kind of dispersing from that room.
Just got a handful of scrolls, and Raylan just looks at Balazar with a big old smile and is like, I got these for you.
I am thanking you.
I am thanking you. We did it.
I will look over the scrolls, and those are all on my spell list, I believe. Maybe not Bane.
I think they all are. Pretty sure. We'll double check, but I'm pretty sure. All right. Are you guys heading to the surface now?
Yeah, get us the fuck out of here.
Yep.
All right.
Raylan's
You-
crying as she has to go through the
Raylan's
whirlpool
like
again.
clinging to the side of the cave like a child climbing upstairs as you.
I'm holding onto Raylan's
Bane is
hand.
not.
Is there any other gold and stuff that Salty can grab?
There's all kinds of stuff at the bottom of this.
Don't
Yeah,
do
okay.
it. No, don't do it.
He wants to at least get back the gold he gave.
I mean, you can go down there and try to take whatever you feel like you want to
This
take.
is how we lose Salty as a character. Just trying to get his coin back from the wishing fountain.
Worth it.
Are you gonna go down to the bottom there?
See, I hate it when you say that because it's like you're daring me to make a bad choice.
I dare you to make the bad choice.
Salty is gonna go down and pick up 1 coin while making direct eye contact with these raids and put it in his pocket. And then he drops it. Oh wait, no, because they're not gonna attack me.
They might.
They haven't yet.
They might, bro.
Right, he will keep it in his pocket, and if it looks like they are about to strike him, he will drop it.
Can I retcon that I stole Salty's holy symbol of Umberly?
You may
No.
not. You can add 1 gold piece to your inventory, and they just basically follow you from the second you exit this room, all the way out, and anytime you're in this center altar area or the center area with the
Perfect.
portal.
And he will take all of the gold back that he gave both at the Temple of Umberly and this place.
Are you literally just going to count out 45
Yes.
gold pieces?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
petty.
All right. You may add another 44 gold pieces to your inventory.
Perfect.
Raylan's got a python ready to go. She needs to stick it into the wall over here.
Are you guys leaving then?
Yeah.
Salty will take 1 extra for interest.
We're going back to the city, I assume?
I think so. On the way there, I will ritually identify on the conch.
Okay.
Yay, conch item. Hope it's good.
The weather is still terrible as you work your way across the harbor, fighting every inch of the way, the weather, till eventually you get across there. It looks like the Sahagwan also assaulted the dock ward. When you get there, there's cleanup very similar to what you saw in Neverwinter, kind of the after effects of the guards and heroes who defended the city versus the people who assaulted the docks. 1 second here. So I assume you have the conch then, Aaron?
I do, and I ritually cast Identify on it.
Well, you may go ahead and check your journal then.
He's like, I don't like the way you asked that question.
I'm not calling it a fucking conch. That sounds so dumb.
That's how it's pronounced. It's conch.
I don't care. I reject your reality and insert my own.
Okay. I see a picture of it, but I don't see any text, Brian.
You'll see a second one. There should be a second one.
Yeah.
One was just to give you guys the picture. The other one has the description.
Iridescent conch shell weighs 1 pound. When you use an action to rub the conch, a cloud of thick sea mist flows out of the shell. At the end of your turn, the mist disappears with a flash of harmless lightning, and a Marid appears.
It's a merman.
In an unoccupied space within 30 feet of you. The monster manual for this Marids. The first time the shell is rubbed, the DM rolls to determine what happens.
Is that all it says?
That's all it says.
This conch is very strange. I do not know why it is so valuable. Perhaps we should rub it, but in the presence of the Lord of Waterdeep and the Blackstaff.
Wait, are we really gonna give this back to them? They might just return it to the rightful owners.
I am not suggesting we give it back. I am suggesting that they need to be informed.
But though they might be like, oh, this belongs to the family of conch havers. We must return it to them. It's a family heirloom.
I am doubting it. They clearly are not good wardens of it. And if it is a potential threat to Waterdeep, they will likely want to keep it themselves.
But I want to keep it ourselves.
For what purpose?
People want it. It's cool.
So perhaps we sell it.
No, we keep it. I like it.
We should keep it.
We should keep it in our possession so long as we believe that the people attacking the cities are going after it. I don't trust it in the hands of anyone else.
Agreed. Leodell speaks sense, as she often does.
Well then, perhaps tomorrow we can summon this Marid, see what they are having to say to us.
Maybe it lets us control the Kraken.
Perhaps not.
What are we gonna do with our Kraken?
We do not know. That is what it does.
Salty, what are you gonna do once we have the Kraken?
Once we have the Kraken?
I'm assuming this thing controls the Kraken. What are we gonna do with the Kraken? What's your first idea?
Kill it.
Oh. What a waste! What a waste of a Kraken!
An evil Kraken.
Leodell, what would you do with a Kraken?
Beach it.
You're all monsters.
We going to the
I
inn for
would take over Candlekeep with a Kraken.
We're going to an inn for a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a watch tonight too, just to be sure.
I do cast alarm outside of our rooms every night.
All right.
Max, what would you do with the Kraken?
Never had a grilled kraken before.
I know, me neither. It's really cool.
So you guys go back to your inn. Are you all staying in the same room, or are you all staying in different rooms?
Salty is staying in his own room.
I think me and Balzar are probably in the same room.
Raylan wants to be in whatever room the conch is in.
So Balazar, Max, and Raylan are.
Yeah, I guess I
Yeah,
would stay in that room too if we're gonna do like watching.
Raylan's just
try to guard the.
So Salty's just antisocial off on his own while the.
Raylan's not watching. She just thinks it's cool.
Like, just like a cat.
Raylan's just sitting there in the corner, like writing a list of like, and then I'm gonna take over this island, and then I'm gonna make that island my castle.
Balazar will also say to Raylan,
Raylan, this scroll may be some interest to you. With it, I could summon a man or devil.
I think it's a demon, right? Not devil.
it might be a demon.
It's demon.
While you guys are having a
Demon.
discussion, I'm going to pull Nicole into the top secret voice channel.
Oh.
Oh. And then I make my own Lord's Alliance, but it's way cooler, and we're called the Kraken Alliance.
Could have just thrown the conch down the hole. Did it go to the other planes?
No!
The
I
Kraken.
don't want the other.
The
I don't want to go to the other
Krakenators.
planes. I want us to have it. Why do you guys want to get rid of this cool magic item so bad?
It's gonna be trouble.
That's what Balazar is worried about, is that this thing is going to bring immeasurable pain down upon our heads.
Okay, but we have not gotten that many magic items this campaign. I am not letting this one go.
That's fair. You think we're going to level up this session?
I was about to say, wow, you and I are on the same page. I was about to say the real question is, do we level up?
I think we do.
I hope so.
I want level 7.
Yeah,
That'll
me
give me
too.
level 4 spells.
I'll be able to cast Etherealness as a bonus
I'll
action.
be able to ride my dragon on the ground. Not
I'll
in
finally
flight,
have an
but-
AoE spell.
Which spell?
What's it called?
Because you could already have a AoE spell.
That's true. I think this is it. Yes, Vitriolic Sphere.
Vitriolic Sphere. Oh, okay.
I had a plan for if the big guy hit me really hard, but he died. I have a cool thing I can do.
Max is tired from having to pull Raylan so much through the whirlpool.
Raylan's just glad she's alive.
Yeah, we didn't want you to get sucked to the plane of water or whatever.
Not all encounters have to be combat.
It's true.
That one was not for Raylan. That was not a combat encounter. That was a skill challenge.
It wasn't even a trap dungeon, it was a trap room. With one trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap!
I'm just glad I didn't have to use a Misty Step at all. And the fact that I got 2 crits on that one return against that devil.
Yeah, you fucked that guy up.
Man, they're taking a while.
They are.
We wake up, Salty killed us all.
We're doing a watch.
And I have alarm cast. So I don't think Salty could get into our room without that going off.
Well, it
Depends
would
on if
depend.
you would have made it that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would. If Salty wasn't with us, I would just make it to where it covers our room. Either way.
Well, it depends on like who passes through it, though.
I designate us four as creatures that won't set it off.
Okay. And would you have it so it was a mental alarm, or so that it would be loud and wake everybody up all at once?
Mine would just be mental, I think.
If you set it so it would wake everyone up all at once, though, if we were attacked, that would be beneficial to everybody.
They want to wake up everyone in the inn as well.
So,
So then
I
the
don't-
person would run away.
yeah, but I'm a wizard. I'm squishy.
Fine, I'll make it audible. Audible for anyone that comes into our room. You can't use that sort of warding bond, right?
I cannot use warding bond.
Alright, I would probably keep basketball and let you have the other one, the magic circle one.
Okay.
Ooh, what magic circle does. Uh-oh. Salty's dead.
This is really interesting for the VOD later, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we can speculate. I think it's fairly clear to say that Salty has some tie to Umberly.
See, what should have happened is they should have taken me in there with them, and then I should have just, like, taken off my headphones and put them off to the side. So then all of this could be on the stream, but I just wouldn't know it. What's going on with it?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Hindsight is 20/20.
It's true. We'll keep that in mind for next time we have an everyone leave the table moment.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Would it be weird if I asked everyone to leave the table? Bitch! I didn't even want to listen anyway, bitch! Oh. I love
Magic
campaign 2
circle's
so
a-
much.
Defensive spell.
The good news is that college football is back today. The bad news is Oregon got their ass handed to them by Georgia.
Well, Georgia is perennially a pretty tough team.
Well, they're the defending national champions, and we faced them in the home of the Atlanta Falcons. So It was basically an away game.
Yeah.
But yeah, they lost like 49-3. It was like really bad.
Ooh. That's rough.
Yeah.
Oregon's usually a pretty good team, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was surprised we did that poorly, but first game of the season, an entirely new coaching staff, like 21 transfers. Hopefully it'll be a better season, but they just were not ready for Georgia.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they'll end up playing them in a bowl game later this year.
That would be funny. Play them at the end in a national championship game. Guess what? We're back. I guarantee they'll be a heck of a lot better at the end of the season than they were, today.
For sure.
Magic Circle is like a smaller version of Force Cage.
Yeah, kinda.
That actually allows stuff to go in and out, except for the person.
It allows, it blocks things that you designate to be blocked.
Creatures.
Yeah.
Type of creature.
All right, well, I don't know how long we're going to be doing this, but I'm going to go ahead and use the restroom because I've been listening to running water for the last 2 hours.
Okay.
Good luck.
That was a super fun encounter, guys. Close one, am I right?
I was getting a little bit worried. Leodell was almost down. Salty was down.
I was almost down.
I got down to 4
Down the hole.
health. That devil hit me with all 3 attacks that one turn. Did
Yeah, he fucked
damage.
He fucked you up pretty good too.
Yeah.
You fucked him up and he fucked you up right after.
Are you gonna use summon lesser demons just for Raylan to play with?
I could do that. I could be like, hey, Raylan, here's Balgura. You wanna kill it?
It really doesn't give a fuck.
She's
Raylan cares
in.
about devils,
Not demons?
not demons. Run the devil. Fuck about demons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that sea devil. You would've really liked to stab.
I know, I was trying to be its friend.
Persuasion check, huh?
What the
Dang.
fuck's going on in Salty's room?
Oh.
Everything, apparently.
I think he's having an Okatoa moment.
I think you're right. Ukitawa. Salty's gonna wake up and vomit up seawater.
Level 7. You cast the hero on a spell. Put it ends at the end of the correct turn. I can't wait for level 11. Allows me to teleport 10 feet when I use my attack action.
I'm really looking forward to level 8.
The ability score improvement / feat.
Well, I'm going to get a feat that ties in with the first feat that I took.
What was the first feat that you took?
The first feat that I took was Strixhaven Initiate.
Ah, that's right.
Which is also why I have Guidance as a wizard. Because Guidance is not normally on the wizard spell list.
And you use it a lot.
Of course I do. Guidance is extremely useful. I try not to use it in situations where, like you're doing something reactionary, because you have to use an action to do guidance. So,
By the way, if you click on the cog to go to the settings, you can click on show global skill modifiers, check that box, and it'll actually have guidance already put in there for you. So you can just select and deselect instead of rolling a d4 every time.
Alright. Is that on the right?
Yeah. On the right side below the proficiency bonus, those listed checkboxes.
I did it.
It'll be under where your medicine kit is on the left side of the tools. That's where you check it. Level 8, I think I get 20 dex. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, if we make it to level 12, I will then increase my intelligence to 18.
I think at level 7 I might get past without a trace.
I already have that though.
Oh,
We hardly ever sneak anywhere. I probably should have used it when we were trying to
Going
sneak
past the
past
shark?
the sharks, but I forgot.
Oh well. I don't think we actually took any damage from him, did we?
I don't think so.
I think one of them attacked you, Aaron, but it missed.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the only thing they got.
It's corn.
What spell will I get?
I've been listening to that song all day.
What's up?
It's corn.
What's corn?
Look
I
at the
don't know.
videos I sent in memes. It's a Warhammer 40k joke.
Oh, that. Right. I did watch that.
Is it recent?
I sent it in memes. Have you guys seen that viral corn video of the kid?
The CEO corn one?
Yeah, that video is crazy viral right now. Someone made it into a song, and it looks really good in Warhammer 40k.
One moment here.
You guys talking about corn?
Yes.
It's corn. The most beautiful thing I can ever imagine. I tried it with butter, and everything changed.
So, everybody who's not Nicole completes a long rest.
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn it.
And
I needed one.
Is Nicole dead?
I'm like dead.
Well rested. Let's see how Salty's doing.
That's not right.
but it's okay.
That's water. It's supposed to be a tavern. A tavern, I say.
It was a rainy night at the tavern.
Right? Oh, you know what? That's because I still have the.
Oh, are we staying at the Cool Dragon Tavern?
No, you guys are back in the dock ward.
All right, we should go back to Cameo Tavern.
Amazing.
Okay, you've got to turn it up a little bit. It's kind of soft. You all come down for breakfast, and Salty does not come down from his room. You figure maybe just wanted a little extra sleep after such an arduous day the day before.
Raylan
And
will go
just-
check on him because Raylan thinks he's suspicious.
Okay, well, if Raylan goes and checks on him, nobody answers his door.
Did we level up in the night?
No, he did not.
Oh.
Raylan would let people know that she thinks Salty's gone.
As you're coming downstairs to join your companions at their table for breakfast, you see a very tired and disheveled and soaking wet Salty walk through the front door of the tavern.
What happened? You look awful.
I went for a walk.
That does not explain why you are wet.
No, that didn't happen.
I went for a walk on the beach.
No, that's not correct.
I did. I went for a walk on the beach.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Even though I don't think I should have to make one here.
Well, it could be one of those situations where it's not technically alive.
Fuck me.
You know, she seems maybe not in the greatest of moods, but she seems to be truthful as far as you can tell, Raylan.
Raylan thinks Salty is such a fucking weirdo. She already thought he was super weird. Then he just shows up soaking wet. Raylan does not think anything nefarious going on. She just thinks Salty's insane.
You guys did notice when you woke up this morning that you no longer heard the just terrible storm outside. The weather seems to have subsided into something a little more neutral or normal. At least sometime during the night.
Shall we summon this creature to our room? Find out what this conch is about.
Does it need to be underwater? To breathe?
Right when you guys are kind of having this discussion, out of the corner of your eye, you see one of the tables. This guy runs up to the table, like really excitedly from outside, like sprints up to this table, and he runs over and says something to this like group of sailors. It's like one sailor runs in from outside, runs up to this table with a bunch of his counterparts. They all look at him, and there's like a moment of hesitation, and then the whole table gets up and runs outside.
Can I try to perceive what was said?
Raylan doesn't care. Raylan's going.
Make a perception check.
I'll listened in.
Comes, there's plot this way.
Max, you hear the words Kraken and on the beach.
Oh shit, Raylan's going!
I will
Kraken's
tell everyone
arrived!
that that's what I heard. And I'm going to go check it out.
Bring the conch shell, our Kraken's here! Finally, it worked!
I guess we'll go.
Is everybody going with the crowd?
Yeah, Raylan thinks... both Raylan and Thomas think that this conch shell controls the Kraken.
I'm going to ask Salty if she's going. Or he's going, sorry.
Yeah, he just begrudgingly follows.
Can I check Salty when you heard?
Along.
If Salty is in the back, Balazar is gonna kind of drift back, so he's keeping pace with Salty and just kind of under his breath whisper.
You seem to have some kind of relation to this Umberly god. I hope it is not to your detriment.
I don't have a relationship with Umberly at all.
I'm gonna insight check that.
I am walking right next to Salty.
I forgot to do the guidance thing, so that's a 16 insight.
One sec.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I have a question.
When I mentioned the Kraken, did Salty react at it at all?
I would say probably not.
Okay.
Balazar, you're not sure.
Am I unconvinced?
I would say I'm trying to I forget how to word this properly. You get the feeling it's complicated.
I will not be prying. Just an observation.
So the party goes out of the dock into the harbor. And there's just like kind of a steady stream of people. You get the feeling that probably, I don't know, 40, 50% of the people on the dock have all gotten word of whatever is happening. And everybody is like walking, half jogging, sprinting, to the southeast. So as you work your way down along the dockward to the southeast, there's like just this eventually this like mob of people, and eventually you get somewhere down to about here, and there's actually guards like trying to control the traffic. There's just so many people working their way down here. Like the word of whatever has happened has spread there. It actually takes you guys a long time to work your way down here, just because the sheer volume of crowds, and there's so many guards trying to keep this from becoming this like just stampede or anything that could be detrimental. And as you get closer, it almost gets to this like carnival type atmosphere. You can see like performers out there, vendors, like these people that have realized there's this huge crowd of people, so it's a great chance for them to sell their whale. Or so you have this like makeshift carnival atmosphere. Eventually you leave the city down here, you work your way through the outer gate here, and you follow the crowd to the south. And when you get to about here, lying on the beach with thousands of people, kept at a distance by a group of guards who are forming almost like a picket line, is a kraken that is clearly dead, and its carcass sprawled out along the beach.
Raylan looks at Balazar. I think we used the conch wrong. We killed it.
Well, look, I got my wish.
We have not used the conch at all.
Well, we killed it.
By its size, would I be able to assume that this is not Umberlee's kraken?
You're not sure. Its krakens are massive, and this one is also massive. It's absolutely awe-inspiring. It's like nothing that any of you have ever seen before. The thing is huge. You're not very close to it just because of the crowd, but at this distance you don't see any like gaping wounds. It's not like missing tentacles. There's not like a massive ballista bolt stuck out of his head, or like it just looks like it's dead.
It just beached itself and suffocated.
So we aren't sure if this is Slarkathel.
You're not sure.
And are we 100% sure that it is dead?
It looks pretty dead. None of you are Kraken doctors, so I'm not going to say 100% dead.
Are there Kraken doctors?
Could be.
I want to be a Kraken doctor.
But you're as sure as you can be that it's dead.
Should I cast Cure Wounds on it, guys?
No.
Yes.
Revivify?
Feed it a good berry.
And this is where we'll stop for the evening.
Oh, man.
If that conch controls the Kraken now, I'm going to be pissed.
Everyone can level up. That'll take place the next long rest.
Woohoo!
And also, Nicole, if I didn't tell you, you do have an ancestral weapon that you can pick and level up along with everyone else.
Okay.
Since we haven't really done anything since our last long rest, can we just say we leveled up at the last long rest?
Well, except for poor Nicole.
Well, okay.
It kind of won't matter because nothing's going to happen, really. It's semantics, frankly.
Hey!
That's what I'm saying.
I rolled maximum.
And now we go to Witch by the Wildfire, Wildlife by the Witchfire.
I did too.
Keep going.
Willow by the Wildlife.
One more.
Witch fire beyond the wildlife.
I don't know why I can't remember the name of that module. Oh, it's even right beyond there. Wild beyond the witch. Oh, it's not there. Wild beyond the Witchlight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sally Witch's Adventure to the Feywild.
Nicole's going to really like that module a lot.
And we are, by the way, officially into... That is the end of Chapter 2 of 5. FYI.
I thought of a way to describe it that's better, by the way. It is very much Alice in Wonderland in scope.
Excellent. I think